the screeching of an owl, you hear the wind begin to howl. You know there's zombies on the prowl, and it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. It's a terrifying time.
This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. Not really. Not by modern standards, anyway. And I don't think a ranged game is what we want to do here, so we're just going to be going for original game. But yeah, this is Booty. This is for Season of Nightmares. Welcome to Resident Evil 2, the DualShock version in particular. We're playing this on an emulator. I'm going to put this on C. This is very, very important. Because you see in the middle, it says auto, that refers to the auto aim. I haven't played this game in quite a while. And we're just gonna be concerned with playing the A scenario, no B scenario shit. I never get sick of that voice, it's so fucking epic. It's probably the most epic voice since Resident Evil 1's title screen guy. Every time I see this cutscene now, or really think about this game in general, I just think of that old Resident Evil 2 fan movie I tried to do way back in the day on my old channel. I'm not trying to jerk myself off or anything, but I have to admit that comparing this intro to my version of the intro, it's a little bit more interesting, because it's not just still images. Oh no. The glitching has begun. But I did do some test runs. And I think we're good. It's high res, high detail, good textures. As good as we're gonna get. I'm not sure what causes that, because I did not see that glitch before. I had a lot of trouble getting the sound to work on here. I had to like download sound plugins and shit. Keep fiddling with the settings. Yeah, I always prefer playing as Claire in this game. And before we get too deep into this, I just want to clarify something. This is going to be kind of a unique rule, because it's a challenge run I've wanted to do for a while. So the thing is, Resident Evil 2 tends to be the easiest game as far as like the PS1 trilogy goes. Because they're very forgiving with ammo and supplies compared to Resident Evil 1. And aside from some boss fights, in general the game is pretty easy. So, I was thinking, for this playthrough, we're going to try to do a no-deaths run. Just for the lulz. And I'm curious if I can actually get through this entire thing without dying. And if I do die once, the playthrough's over. So that will definitely increase the tension. He's clearly not in the right frame of mind. He's even got like white pale eyes. Come on, Claire. Use your brain. In a weird way, I've always thought that Claire in this game was pretty cute. I actually think she's cuter than she is in the remake. Because the remake has like this weird... It's so realistic, it's kind of off-putting to a degree. Jill in Resident Evil 3 is pretty cute, but maybe I'm just fucking picky. Although Claire looks pretty good in Code Veronica too, from what I remember. But she looks really fucking bad in, what is it? Resident Evil Revelations 2? And she looks like an old woman. And I understand that narratively that's supposed to be happening, but... Couldn't you have done better than that? Come on, Capcom. It's very funny coming back to this, not that I'm like used to the remake though. I believe the first time I played this game was way back in high school. There was a point in my life where I was just kind of obsessed with this game, and I used to play it like crazy. This scene is so ridiculous. Like, where did that fucking zombie come from? And I'm sure other people have pointed this out, but if you look at the zombie, it actually has the same hair model as Leon. So it's probably actually just a recolored model of Leon Kennedy. But yeah, so comparing this to Resident Evil 1, you notice immediately the stylistic difference of the cutscenes. Okay, that sound cue is still pretty badass, not gonna lie. But yeah, I always prefer the live-action cutscenes from Resident Evil 1. Even though you only see them in, like, the intro and outro, and that's it. But, you know, for the time, this is pretty ambitious, trying to do, like, a full-on CGI cutscene. And it's low-res, so you can't really make out a lot of the detail, unfortunately. Even with some of the emulator's little editing tricks. They were parted by an unescapable destiny. This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. Oh no! Hold on. Is it actually... Son of a bitch. Okay, we're back. So I don't know what the fuck that was. It's actually working fine, it's just for some reason when I turn off the emulator for a second and come back, or like exit the game menu, it, see if I can get past these motherfuckers. Okay, cool. I don't think I'm missing anything there. Yeah, that's one way to start your game. Before I move too far forward, so apparently I had to like press the start button when I come back to the game, otherwise it stays black. It's fucking weird. Anyway, let's talk to this creepy motherfucker. And he will actually talk to you, like, even if you try to turn around and leave the building. Look at this hardcore texture warping. If you could call it that on their models. That guy's hand is going straight through the fucking bowgun. Yeah, this guy reacts totally differently to Claire than he does to Leon. It's like he's trying to flirt with her or some shit. It's weird. Would you call someone a darling and a babe if you just met some random woman for the first time? Especially, like, in the middle of a fucking zombie outbreak? And watch this shit. And he'll talk to you if you try to leave the door, too. You get this dialogue. Who the fuck says, "Don't you worry, girly"? I bet you are. Boom, chugga chugga chugga. You know what? For a PS1 booty, that's not an unimpressive booty. It's not the best. I think we actually want to go for this first. Because I believe, I'm not entirely sure what the trigger is for the following cutscene. But, I think if you go over here and pick up the ammo, or maybe you just need to trigger the camera angle and that's it. Once you walk back, this shit happens. And damn, that is loud. And, unfortunately, we actually kind of need to get over there. Okay, cool. I'm probably gonna get grabbed here, but it's probably not gonna be a big deal. I just have to, like... Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even get grabbed. Thank God. But yeah, so an interesting thing about that is... if you leave out here before that cutscene triggers... and you walk out here, you can hear them crashing through the windows. But you miss out on the bolt gun. And I hear some people say that the bolt gun in this game is fucking terrible. I wholly disagree. It is actually amazing. But it's not very good for direct damage. It's more so a crowd control weapon. And I don't think we can get past these guys without expending ammo. Yeah. It's not like you really get punished for doing it either, though. But the camera can be kind of fucky here. Oh. Okay, gonna reload here. There's no quick turn, by the way. So I have to be a little more careful. The thing is, when you see the zombies staggering like that, when you shoot them enough times, you gotta, like, shoot them again to make sure they fall. I don't believe there's any way to manually reload your gun. I don't think they introduced that until, the remake of Resident Evil 1. Okay, that might have been overkill, but whatever. What's done is done. You can afford to take actually a lot of hits in this game before you get into even the yellow, much less the red danger zone. But yeah, so there is... Okay, I guess not. I could have sworn there would be ammo there. There's a lot of random ammo hidden around this area. It's a good looting spot. And if you've seen me play the remake, you might already recognize a lot of this geometry. Okay, this is the trash can with the random bullets in it. Why would anyone throw away perfectly good ammo? Who knows? Who knows? And yeah, they can do this... The zombies can do this puke attack, but you very rarely see it. I'm kind of curious if I'm at the right range to hit them with the knife, though. Okay, cool. And I'm still in the green. That is good. And hopefully I can hit both of them without risking any damage here. Wow, that hitbox is so fucking wide. I'm gonna wait on them both to die. And you can tell that a zombie is alive depending on whether or not there's a pool of blood underneath them. And as you can see, the damage on the knife is not fantastic. Let's see if I can run past them. Okay, awesome. I love the graffiti on the wall. It's like a nice little detail. But yeah, so the knife wasn't really good. At least in classic Resident Evil until, like, Code Veronica. In which case, it's actually kind of broken. And I don't think you can get any ammo from that particular corpse. There's a lot of corpses in this game where you can get free ammo, but, from what I recall, not that one. And apparently a lot of people struggle with this section. I guess it's... Yeah, I guess a lot of people were just kids when they played this, right? I'm gonna have to, like, shoot a little bit off-screen, which sucks. Oh, a ground zombie, huh? I'm kind of nervous to move forward, though. Let me see. Okay, good, you are actually dead. There is no sign of life. That's a weird way to word it. Okay. But yeah, there's like a little bit of a delay there when the zombie's getting up where you can't take any damage. And I really miss this about the remake. Is like this long run from the beginning of the game all the way to the police station. Ah, shit. And usually, you like hard stagger a zombie. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm still good. The thing is, like, you really want to mash when you get grabbed. I don't know. I don't want to test it. Because I don't want to die. Now, there's a couple different paths. I recommend taking this one. It's a lot safer. And, of course, this is where the famous Brad Zombie shows up. If you go down here. He was apparently a super tanky, super strong zombie. But otherwise, acts pretty much exactly the same as the rest of them. There's a great moment coming up. But yeah, so, like, I don't know if you don't mash, if the zombies will just eventually let go anyway, or they'll just keep chomping at you until you die. Yeah, I really miss this about the remake. And I know that the remake has, the classic music option, but it's not the same. Because you can tell the game is clearly not really designed for it in mind. It's like a fan service feature, a nice fan service feature, but otherwise... it's kind of vapid. I'm probably not even going to bother saving at any point. I might put down some save states, though. But yeah, so I'm not even going to bother going over to that terminal because it's locked down and we need a special key to access that. Marvin doesn't have much of a presence in this game as he does in the remake, which is one of the big things that this game improves upon. Or excuse me, the remake improves upon. Because he actually has a little bit of an arc in the remake. Not much, but, you know, there's something there. And you don't really hear them use this word very often. But he's gonna say the Z word. Or the Z word, as some would say. Very rarely. Oh, okay, they're not zombies, they're just zombie-like. Just call them fucking zombies, man, come on. Like, every zombie movie and every zombie game is like, they're not zombies, though. We're just gonna call them the things. But zombies are like such a prevalent thing in pop culture that it's like, of course they would just call it zombies. If it was happening in real life. Because I imagine that's why they don't have them call them zombies, because they're like, oh, it'd be corny if we just call them zombies. But that's what they are, man. Zombies are pretty much as much a pop culture phenomenon as something like a classic fantasy creature like a gargoyle. But for modern day. That was a little bit overkill. But alright. You could have at least let me loot the room first. Yeah, so Marvin's kind of a dickweed. In general, I guess. Because, like, you'd think he'd, like, shoot himself in the head, but instead he's like, no, I'm just gonna slowly turn into a zombie. That way I can endanger you later. Thanks, Marvin. He does that shit in the remake, too. It's like, really? There's no dank security footage here. Oh, wait, yeah, this is weird. Because, like, you actually have to go into this prompt in order to use the key. When usually you go into the menu and just use it. No security footage of a guy running around. We're not going to be like, ooh, I gotta help that guy. Oh, okay, so we didn't even have to discard that. It's just gone now. Now, I'm not entirely sure where I want to go. We have a lot of ammo to burn, though, so I kind of want to explore this side. But I don't remember where the first chest of the game is. It's actually been a while. Because, like, I'm used to the chest being in the main hall. Yeah, so this is a perfect example of how good the bow gun can be for crowd control. It just runs through ammo like crazy fast. See? And we might actually have to back off a little bit more here. Not a great position to be in, because, obviously you want to be able to tell whether or not something is about to attack you, or whether or not everything is dead. Okay, I think... yeah, the auto-aim is helping us figure out which ones are alive and which ones are dead, too. I think they're all dead. Yeah, she's not reacting with the auto-aim. It's like the most straightforward way to tell. And to be honest, I'm not even sure why I picked up those fucking... I guess it's just the completionist brain in me. Well, I gotta pick up these fucking ink ribbons despite the fact that I will probably never save. XD. Yeah, I guess we have enough inventory space that we might as well look around in here, see if we can't loot anything else. And how much ammo do I got? Ah, shit, I was really hoping I could, like, get past here without taking hits. But it is what it is. And I'm hoping you can't get, like, killed until you're in the red. I think that's how that works. Like, no matter how much damage something deals at a base level, there is a limit to how much damage it will do to you. And an interesting thing about the handgun mechanics here... well, these are all exactly the same model. An interesting thing about the handgun mechanics here... before I got rudely interrupted... yeah, I'm kind of scared, actually. Yeah, someone is still alive. Someone's still kicking. Is you can hold down the action button. Hold down the action button and just shoot indefinitely. Ah, shit. And you don't have to spam the button or anything. However, if you have to reload, you actually have to press the action button again. You can't just continuously hold it down. And you can use the codes in this game, even if you technically should not know what they are. And I love that, because it encourages replay value. It can change up your replay, or excuse me, your playthrough. And a lot of the time in games, they cop out and they're like, oh, you can't fucking do shit, because you don't have the combination yet, you asshole. Eat a dick. Now, this zombie's not alive. You think he would be, but he's not. I think we're gonna stop it here, because we can't discard this or anything. We can't drop it. But I don't think we can go in here. Oh wait, yeah. We can go out there. But over here is some kind of special door. Or excuse me, I'm fucking dumb. I have it mixed around. Yeah, a lot of healing items right off the bat. Let me see if I can get green here. Okay, well I might as well top off. Bodhi, that's inefficient. Breathe. Use your red herbs and McGurd. It's okay. It's all gonna be good, fam. I believe there's more healing items over here. A lot of the geometry between the remake and the original is pretty similar. Which is great. It's just different enough, though. Okay, so we can't get in there. So I thought from here we would be able to access the backside. I believe there's like a little house around here, or a little shed, where you can also get a special key, but also another bowgun. And of course it has like an infamous jump scare moment. So yeah, this is the key I was talking about earlier. The heart key. And there's only certain... This is important to notice. There's only certain... Okay, this is funny. You can tell these guys are alive, because his head's moving around. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I actually lost my train of thought there. But anyway, let's try to drop these items off as soon as we can. Interesting thing about this game is, if you're familiar with Silent Hill 2, you know that there's this gimmick where, your character will look at items and look at enemies sometimes. This game has something similar to that. That way you know whether or not there's an item to pick up. Let me see if she actually reacts to items. No, it doesn't look like she does. It looks like she just reacts to enemies in particular. 2236. Okay, so I actually should have looked at this earlier. Part of me wants to backtrack, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's enough of the knife. We're not gonna see the knife ever again. And we're probably not gonna use the bowgun for a while. But, do we have a lockpick? Yeah. So, depending on the character you pick, you have different starting items. And you can use this to get some extra goodies. And I believe that's how that worked in Resident Evil 1 as well. Like, depending on whether or not you picked Chris or fucking, Jill Valentine. They're both PS1 games, but you can immediately see a huge drop, or excuse me, a jump in quality between RE1 and RE2. Because, like, all the zombies look different. Or at least more different than the first game. There's more detail. Like, in Resident Evil 1, they're just kind of these arbitrary blobs that vaguely resemble what they're supposed to be. But in this game, they give them proper clothing and shit. 2236. 2, 2. But yeah, so this isn't going to be useful to us quite yet. But it is nice to get this map early on. And if I take a look at the map, I think it's a triangle button. Or did they not invent that until RE3? I think you actually have to go to the map like this. That's fucking dumb. But yeah, so this map, grayed out is completely unexplored. Red is where you currently are. And I don't think there's an extra detail of like, oh, there are certain items you can pick up in here. Or certain, you know, little mini quests you have to do are incomplete here. I don't think that's a thing in any of the classic PS1 games. They didn't start doing it until like the remake of Resident Evil 1. But yeah, so unfortunately I never got to play this game as a kid, so I never really got the sense of terror or tension that a lot of other people did when they played this game the first time. But I always thought it was a very fun game. Yeah, so pretty soon we're going to be walking up to a pretty famous moment in this game. I guess I'll put down this, because we might need it for a blue herb later on. You want to try to, generally speaking, you want to try to use your first aid sprays in particular. It's too dark to see anything outside, yeah, except for that weird giant monster creature. It's not really giant, but you know what I mean. And these things are right up there with the tyrants. And the, what was it, the hunters. Let me see if I can loot this corpse. The head is missing, it seems to have been twisted off. These are one of the most famous enemies in the entire game. And I believe that is locked, yeah. You get a little bit of indication that, something's off here. There's like random blood splatter, what the fuck is that? Oh no! I love Leon's dialogue, though, where he's just like, oh boy, I believe that's what he says. I guess they both react the same way. And usually he does that. Okay, can I do this? Thank you very much, you're a very kind and respectful creature. Let me actually try to run away. Whew, that's a move very similar to the Hunter and his lunge from Resident Evil 1. But I want to show something here, because it's something very interesting that I've never seen anyone else talk about when they're referencing this game. This is a good excuse to put down this green herb. So you know how in the remake of Resident Evil 2, they have it to where the liquor is blind and you have to like walk around to avoid aggroing it, and you can get around most of them without aggroing them. In Resident Evil 2, the PS1 game, they have something very similar, which I discovered in my most recent playthrough. Is if you just walk around and don't run, like notice, it doesn't really notice us, but as soon as we start running, it starts reacting. I don't know necessarily if they actually noticed us quite yet. So yeah, I'm going to try to walk around it. Okay. This might be a little bit too narrow a path to demonstrate it. But the thing is, there's a bit of a stealth mechanic with these enemies. It's a lot more subtle than it is in the remake, though. And because of how claustrophobic these spaces can be, it can be a little hard to notice it. And there's nothing in the game that ever mentions how the liquor AI works. But a lot of liquors in the game move on a set patrol pattern, and you can actually avoid taking any damage from them without having to like run and shit. And I don't think we can really do anything else here. I believe Leon starts with a lighter, if I recall correctly. I actually prefer, I guess in general, I prefer the PS1 versions of these characters compared to the remake. I really like the story of this game compared to the remake. Ultimately, they are pretty much the same thing, but it's the delivery of the performances and I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased, but I find it very strange. I've always found it off-putting how they're like, oh, we gotta make Resident Evil more mature and edgy now, so let's just say let's have everyone drop an F-bomb every 30 seconds. Even if they're doing it in front of children, they don't care. Okay, I want to try to get her off as soon as possible. Shit. I was really hoping I would, like, just barely avoid that. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this off camera. Not off my literal camera for face rig and fucking OBS, but the in-game camera, of course. It's kind of awkward. I haven't been doing very well. I guess I'm just a little distracted. I've been feeling like weirdly drowsy the entire day. It usually happens on my day off. Because I guess my body is just like, ooh, I can finally sleep. Time to spend my entire day off just sleeping. Okay, we need a diamond key for that. And yeah, you can see our character is looking at all the corpses, even if they're definitely dead. I guess it's there to, like, drive a little bit more tension into the moment where you're like, oh, are they actually dead? And it's one of those things where it's like, maybe the blood splatter's a bit much. It's convenient for gameplay purposes, but in terms of horror, it's like, it doesn't really allow you room to wonder, like, oh, are they actually dead? It's like, nah, they're pretty fucking dead, dude. I believe there's another chest in here. There's a special key that you need, which I believe you need to get it with, the Brad key. I don't even know if you can do it until after you beat the game once. And it's very strange, but sometimes you could heal yourself with one green herb and get to fine, and sometimes you can't. And it comes down to the fact that you just have this arbitrary little health bar system, instead of it being like an exact number. And we don't have any film yet, so we can't really do anything there. I think there's ammo over here that we missed. Yep. I guess the game's a little bit harder if you don't know where all the secret ammo is. And they don't have them glowing, obviously, like they do in most Resident Evil games nowadays. Like, there's a secret item, they make it really subtle. Like, I guess you could say it's kind of bullshit, because it kind of encourages you to, like, almost... Like, you know how in Doom you have to wall hump looking for secrets? I guess in Resident Evil 2, it's kind of like that. To not as great an extent, though. And yeah, if you're used to Resident Evil 3, the original, you know, there's a fuck ton of zombies up here. I don't even know if you could ever get in there. Okay. This is a pretty simple puzzle, but because the camera angle, it can kind of fuck you up, and you can make a really stupid mistake. Yeah, these things can always be a bit of a pain in the ass to move around, because it's kind of hard to tell where they are in relation to what you are seeing. And that's where a lot of the challenge of this quote-unquote puzzle can come from. I'm gonna see if I can't just slap this out of the way real quick. And on the topic of that Resident Evil 2 movie that I did on my Rakushio 7 channel, Rakushio0396, if you guys remember. I actually went ahead and rewatched parts of it not too long ago, and man, that video, like, even back in the day when I made it, I was like, man, this is fucking bad. You ever, like, even though you want to be a little nostalgic for it, it's like you look back on a video and you're like, man, the quality is so terrible. That's how I feel about most of my old YouTube page in general, really. So I'm very surprised whenever I look back on it, and it's like, oh, it's actually relatively successful. In certain ways, more successful than my channel that I'm doing right now. I think a lot of it might come down to advertisement. Because usually it's my shitposty videos, my meme videos that, end up doing the best on my YouTube pages in general. So I got 4 item slots. Hopefully that's enough to persevere. And how much ammo? Okay, I could probably kill some extra zombies with this, without having to worry too much. I guess this is a pretty important area, so I have to clear it anyway. Just have to remember. Huh? Oh, that's weird. A spade key. I could have sworn there'd be zombies over here. That's very weird. Yeah, so like usually Resident Evil 3 or even Dino Crisis, you like move backwards and press the run button and you do a quick turn. Doesn't work in this game. But whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, back to my Resident Evil 2 movie video. So like, if you haven't seen it, basically it's a compilation of various random fucking gameplay videos and cutscene compilations that I've seen before. And I'm trying to like awkwardly edit together to like make it simulate a movie. Which in general is pretty hard to do. Yeah, it looks like Chris is going to be having some fun in Africa. Yes, I will take the unicorn medal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a good chance it's her boyfriend. Picture of a young man. Okay. Now I don't remember if this is... Okay, so I think in Resident Evil 3 you actually get a healing item out of that. But I think Resident Evil 3 is supposed to take place before this game. Which is why it's emptied. But yeah, so there's like a little Easter egg I'm going to try to get here while I'm here. Just keep spamming the action button until you find something. And while I'm doing this... Yeah, so if you look back at my Resident Evil 2 movie video, you'll notice that a lot of the lighting is very different with like every other cutscene. And, you see, back in the day, I used to actually do a lot of my video editing in class, in high school. I was part of computer classes, and they had this program called Premiere Pro. Nowadays, I use VideoPad, which is... In certain ways, it's kind of like a dumbed-down, simpler version of Premiere Pro, but... It's one of the best editing software I've ever worked with. Yeah, you have to literally do this like 50 fucking times to get the Easter egg. Okay, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. Yeah, this is supposed to be, Albert Wesker's desk, by the way, specifically. Chris Redfield. And I believe that's it. Let me just make sure there's nothing over here. Looks like there's part of a gun right here. It's a replica. Okay. This is the big reveal where you're like, oh shit, there's something up with the police chief, although it's more significant for Leon. It's very strange, because, like, even though he's the police chief, you don't really get to meet him as Leon. Regarding the G-Virus, it is unconfirmed that the G-Virus even exists. We're continuing with our investigate. Wait, what? Okay, that I thought that said investigation for a second. Yeah, Mr. Irons has been getting a sum of funds from Umbrella. And yeah, this is kind of fucked up. Apparently, he's been in, like, rape incidents. You don't really see that much in a PS1 game. I like Irons overall a lot more in this game than in the remake. In the remake, they make him so over-the-top evil. And I don't remember what triggers... Okay, I'm kind of flipped turned upside down. Where the fuck am I? This is back in the statue room, right? Yeah, okay. So I guess from here on, we'll just... First of all, let's take a look at the roll. But yes, so finishing my thought on the Resident Evil 2 movie. The trailer was actually a lot of fun to do. And I did have a lot of fun, like, mixing the footage together, but... This is before I realized I could do videos in HD. And even on Movie Maker, like... Because the thing is, I downloaded a lot of videos off of YouTube directly for footage. And, to be honest, to a degree, I still do that. If I'm looking for, like, cutscene footage or something. It's very easy, very convenient. It's like, what the fuck else am I gonna do? Just, go and play the game myself just to get the cutscenes? Like, no. Nah, brah. Yeah, this is very interesting. Why would Albert Wesker have this picture? How old is Rebecca anyway? Like, I kind of get the impression she's a teenager, so that's kind of fucking creepy. When you stop and think about it for a second. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the main hall now. But I remember in Premiere Pro, one issue that always bothered me was the letterboxing. Let me see, I think this is still locked. Yeah, diamond. I think you get the diamond key from using this gemstone, actually. Yeah, I remember the letterboxing in videos always bothering me, so in Premiere Pro what I would do is actually stretch the image so that you didn't see it, but it actually made the quality even worse. And of course these things can grab you and damage you a little bit. I don't think it's anything too significant. I remember the first time that got me, I was like, holy fuck, dude. Oh wait, yeah, this is a good opportunity to show off the stealth mechanic, hopefully. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm actually curious, will these arms come back out, or is that it? No. I guess it's good. It's all good in the hood, bruh. So I remember in high school, like during class sometimes, and I used to actually get in trouble for this. I don't know where the liquor is. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Let me see if I can walk under him. Okay. The thing is, like, it's not like the Resident Evil 2 remake, where you can totally, like, basically in the Resident Evil 2 remake, you can avoid them as long as you are not just straight up touching their model. But in this game, it's more like, there's this invisible, they basically have, like, a radial little circle of aggro around their model, and if you happen to walk close enough to it, like, that will draw aggro even if you're walking. But, as long as you are not too close to them, you can actually get past them without aggroing them. They'll, like, slowly try to approach you, I believe, just like in the remake, but... Was it here? Okay. Look at that sick-ass Ps1 FMV. Although it actually does look pretty good. Even to this day, I still kind of wish that this game got the Resident Evil 1 remake treatment, but it is what it is. Now the thing is, I actually don't remember where I need to use this. So I think what I'm going to do first is, I'm going to clear out this end, and see if I can use the spade key on anything else. That is what it is, right? Yeah. Yeah, I remember back in high school, when I would work on videos, I would actually, like, during lunch period, sometimes I would just skip out on lunch just to work on videos. Because I was that dedicated. And, some teachers didn't really mind too much as long as it wasn't during class, and I can kind of get away with doing it after school to a degree. Yeah, this looks exactly like a hallway in Resident Evil 1. On, like, the top floor. Ah, shit. We weren't close enough. Okay, I can't actually tell if you're actually dead. Okay. I baited him out. Oh, shit. Because I at least want to be able to tell what I'm shooting at. A lot of people complain about the camera angles in this game. I'm like, yeah, it can be a little awkward, but... Dude, holy shit, you are so tanky. It's actually ridiculous. Oh, you're actually dead? That's crazy. And I believe now there will be zombies on the top floor. I think you actually need a diamond key or a heart key to get over here. I believe how this works is if you're playing as Leon, you get the diamond key, and then as Claire, you can get the heart key. But you can't get both of them at once. Okay, this fun fucking room. Let's do it. I only have 2 item slots, so I'm just hoping I actually have enough room to get everything in here. Was that actually behind the glass? Yeah. A magic mirror. That's one way of putting it. I guess I have to actually get in there. Yeah, so this is interesting. So, like, I believe when we get to the other door, when we unlock it later, it's a club key. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the club key that Leon gets, but Claire can't. It's been a while. Yeah, so you'll notice no liquor was in that room, but I believe when we get to the other room, that's when the liquor jump scare happens. So it's like, when did that happen? I kind of miss Premiere Pro, but the school computers were the only ones that I used to mess around on that actually dealt with Premiere Pro okay, because most of the time it was so intensive in terms of hardware that I couldn't use it on any of my computers, which is part of the reason why I was so reliant on Movie Maker for so long. Movie Maker isn't even really that terrible of a program in all seriousness. Like, yeah, it severely limits what you can and can't do, but that's not even the biggest problem with the program. The biggest problem with the program is just the fact that it fucking crashes all the time. I haven't used it in years. And I remember, like, the first time I tried to get away from Movie Maker, I was, like, kind of panicking, because I was like, man, I have no fucking idea what I'm gonna rely on. I have to, like, learn an all-new program now. Now, this guy's on the ceiling. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just trying to run past him. Because I'm not sure... Did I already loot this corpse? I don't remember. Okay. Let me see if I can get over there. Ah, very nice. And yeah, that's a good demonstration of what I'm talking about in terms of the quote-unquote stealth in this game. Because, if you didn't believe me, there's your proof. You can get past him without aggroing him. As long as you don't run. And I'm not willing to test it right now, but I believe you can, like, if you run for a second, like this, you can draw his aggro a little bit. I think it depends on, how much noise you're making when you're doing the footsteps. Because I remember reading about the speed running tactic, but I could never get it to work right when I tried it. I guess I never tried it that seriously anyway. Where if you, like, spam the run button while you're moving, you can avoid making noise and avoid aggroing a lot of enemies. And this is like a big meme that speedrunners like to do. Because you'll notice there's no footstep sound effect. And apparently a lot of the aggro in this game relies on that. So I'm kind of curious what would happen if we try to do this running step shit. Okay, never mind. Hear the footstep. That was a bad time, man. I forgot that turning triggers the footstep, too. Ah, well. Yeah, there's like a bit of a weird lighting thing going on. You can kind of see, like, a dark box around there. I don't know if you guys can make it out. Okay. And the memory of a goldfish. This is Diamond. I really wish the map would just tell you. Yeah, I need to get rid of these ink ribbons. Actually, the next room coming up is going to be a huge pain in the ass if I recall correctly. There's just going to be a fuck ton of zombies, and I don't really have a lot of ammo. Maybe I can get away with it. Trying to do it. And I don't think I'm going to need the crank anytime soon. Yeah, I'll leave that there for the time being. Yeah, this is a very strange sequel when you think about it, because, like, a lot of the people from the first game never... I don't think there's a single person from Resident Evil 1 that ever appears in this game, yeah. You only read about them, and that's it. And a lot of the character arcs are never really resolved. Like, Claire never finds out what the fuck happens to her brother by the end. Well, I guess that's the only main example. It really triggers me that I can't get in there. Yeah, I think when we get in here now, we will hear... the little girl, what was it, Sherry? Yeah, Sherry is gonna be running around. Yo, Mateo! I would, if you would let me get over there, bitch. Oh, man. You know what, I'll avoid you for the time being. Because I need all the ammo I can for this next round. And I love that. The key is useless now. Discard. I wish every fucking game ever made did this. Because I hate that shit. When you, like, have a useless item, but you can't possibly know that it's useless. Oh, hey, Leon. What's up, bud? That lag between every single cut, though. And speaking of remakes, I hope they remake Code Veronica. Apparently they want to remake Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I think I brought this up in the past. I think it's kind of cheap to be doing that. Because, like, Resident Evil 4 is already a pretty good game. And, like what, you're going to make it control a little bit better than the original? Give it better graphics, and that's it? It's pretty boring. Let's see if there's any items back here, because I don't remember. But yeah, so there's a scene that we aren't able to see in this particular playthrough. I believe it's there in Scenario B, though. Claire B, or wait, I think this would be Claire A, and then it would be Leon B, because you're playing as Leon. And I do appreciate the fact that the lockpick doesn't actually take up any inventory space. I really love the music in this game so much. I don't remember any of the fucking music from the remake other than the Mr. X theme. It's really lame. In general, like, it's so hard to find a game with, like, a decent soundtrack nowadays. And maybe it's nostalgia, but it's like, I remember... I can think off the top of my head so many older games, like Halo, Resident Evil... Really, a lot of the PS1 Resident Evil games in general. Let's get this over with. Yeah, so if you remember the remake, they actually changed the placement of that just to throw you off a little bit, which is pretty funny. Now, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Pretty much all the puzzles in this game are pretty easy. They're just like mild memory games. Because I remember... There's only like one or two that you actually need to move in this puzzle, and you can leave a lot of these bookshelves alone. Let's look at the top left one. Okay, so the top left one, I think we need to move that to the right. Yeah, that's got to move to the right. Then we leave 2 spaces. Push it to the right, and I appreciate it doesn't force you to wait on the animation. Because I could have easily done that, and it would be very annoying. Aha! That shit is funny. That's it. That's the entire puzzle. I always feel mixed about that, because on one hand, I fucking hate actually difficult puzzles, especially like in Silent Hill. Because Silent Hill is all about those riddles, you know, and I'm never good at riddles. I'm curious if I can get to the top floor. I don't think it really matters, though. Like, I don't know if we can even do anything, but... I can fish around, maybe pick up some items. I believe you can use the crank here, but I'm not sure. Let's see what's over here. You know what? I'll come back here later. Because I don't think we need to do anything there just yet anyway. Because I remember there's like a couple different cranks, or maybe I'm thinking Resident Evil 1. Maybe I'm mixing the 2 games up. Because we got like a square-shaped crank, and there's like a octagon-shaped crank. I might actually be thinking of Resident Evil 1. Ah, shit. Yeah, so there's nothing to the left, I'm pretty sure. So we're just gonna clear this guy. Ooh, that's weird. It's like there's 2 sound effects playing at the same time. That's not supposed to happen. Whoopsie. I guess there is a little bit of an echo. Now, hopefully this is the only zombie we actually have to kill. I would prefer to avoid you guys. Trying to think if there's anything else we need to do here. Because wasn't there a chest nearby? I don't remember. And I'll clear you just to be safe. I don't really want to. Ah, get off me, you fag. Okay, I think he's dead now. We still have a lot of ammo. You really want to make sure they're dead, because I think their health pool actually resets if you fail to kill them. And we're probably going to end up having to kill that zombie on the left side eventually anyway, but... Okay, thank God I was right. We can at least delay it a little bit. Emergency diary, or secretary diary. Irons is an asshole, he's really fucking mad. He's like, oh my god, dude, the virus. It's released. Because Umbrella's irresponsible. Now, what do I actually want to do here? That's the question. I guess I'll put down the lighter for the time being. But I think we're going to be using the... red jewel soon. But that's not what I want to do. Square shaped. Okay, square crank. That makes my life a lot easier. We got this delicious instant coffee today. Have you guys ever had instant coffee? It's very... This is gonna sound very strange, probably. But I actually prefer the taste of... Oh, shit. Please die. Oh, thank God. Oh, this is awesome. The burning zombie. The single burning zombie. But maybe you can actually avoid killing him. Or maybe not, because there is an item over here that we need to get. That will aggro him and kill him just to be safe. Or actually, let me try resetting the room. I'm curious if that will kill him. Or maybe he'll just go back to a normal state. Yeah, instant coffee tastes a lot better than normal coffee. I feel like my taste buds are just changing for the worst, man. No, you're still there, bro. Usually it takes like 4 or 5 shots to put down a zombie the first time. Just try to be careful not to overkill it. Oh, we can't even get over here. Feels bad, man. I don't remember if we need a wheel or a crank for this. It's been a while. I go... I believe there's actually ammo over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, these pros are a pain in the ass. I hate them so much. But there should be a bow gun nearby that we can use. And get into rough positions. Okay, so let's just verify what I need here. Yeah, we definitely need a wheel, which we get downstairs. And come to think of it, I actually forgot to get the shortcut unlocked. Yeah, so in the remake you actually see this thing falling, and in Scenario B you get to see the exact reason why it fell. And I don't remember if you get to see the exact reason in, the remake. Fuck. So if anything, that's actually kind of good for us, because that means we get to kill it without expending quite as much ammo. Now let me see if I can get past here without taking a hit. Okay, cool. Because sometimes you can do that. I'm sure there's some kind of trick to get past most of the zombies without using ammo, but I'm not that good, man. I'm not even sure what the fuck this room is. We're not gonna open that quite yet, but yeah, here's the other bowgun. You don't get any... I mean, you do get bolts every now and then, but it's very, very rare. Right, valve handle. I love the wheel sound in this game a lot. Now, hopefully we can do this without taking damage. So there's like a nice little jump scare over here. I don't think there's actually any reason to open this. Like, you don't get anything out of it. Okay, that's very nice. It gives us a little distance away from the zombies to, react. And that's the only door in the entire game with a zombie behind it. A trick that I kind of wish they used more often, because it's pretty funny. Because you don't expect it, you know? Oh shit. Please don't grab me, okay? No herbs over there. Okay. I'm kind of curious, like, how much the composers change between the Resident Evil games. Because you don't hear... Like, when you talk about Silent Hill, you always hear about the composer, Akira Yamamoto. Or however you pronounce that. But you don't hear the same kind of praise or recognition for a Resident Evil composer, even though there is some genuinely good music. And even though it can be a little goofy at times, yes, I would say the director's cut has some decent music too. At least on its own. And yeah, we're going to activate the shortcut when we return. And I love this. You walk over here, and there's extra ammo. Isn't that amazing? This game kind of tricks you a little bit with its ammo, because it's like, oh, I have 1,000,000 ammo. I can't possibly run out of ammo. And then you remember, oh yeah, every other zombie uses up like 10 or so bullets. Okay, maybe I can't avoid aggroing them. I think you can shoot them, but they're not worth it. You can just fucking run past them like normal. I'm not even sure why I went over there, but whatever. The Resident Evil 2 remake is probably one of the best remakes of all time, in general, with video games anyway. Because, like, I mean, it's not perfect. Like, there are some things we complain about. Yeah, and they leave you hanging on that point for a while, does it? There's no choice but to take out the wall. Yeah, she doesn't even comment on the screen. Okay. In terms of capturing what made Resident Evil 2 special, the remake does an amazing job. If anything, it actually improves on the original in several ways, like making it harder. It really pisses me off, because I think the Nintendo 64 version of this game actually has a hard mode. I remember there's some version of this game with a hard mode. But for some reason, they didn't include it in the Ps1 release. Not even during the DualShock version. Well, what the fuck is up with that, man? I believe that's it for this room for the time being. Now, I remember one of the Diamond Key locations. A couple of them. Just read this, so we know what we're working with. I can throw out some of these items. And if I recall correctly, there will eventually be a liquor in here, so we have to account for that. Be a little bit paranoid. But maybe you don't see it until, you blow out the helicopter or something. I don't think we're gonna need this for quite some time. Valve handle. I don't think we're gonna need that for a while. But I do want to hang on to this. The thing is, there's very different puzzles you have to work around depending on what character you're playing. Yeah, I thought that zombie was like right there. I was like, bruh. Oh god. Okay. You're not that close. I guess I do have to kill you. Just right in the ass. Aww. There's like a fucking iframe there. Okay, you're dead. Good. And there's nothing over here. You think there would be. Maybe there is something in, Scenario B. I don't remember. It looks like there'd be an item there. Like, oh, place an item on this little engraving. And maybe we can't do much here, but I just want to get it out of the way. Because we're going to have to come back here a couple times anyway. This is a very awkward position. But I think if we run... Yeah, notice... Okay, so like when you run, he does that little pose. And if you keep doing it, he will aggress you, I believe is how this works. And I'm curious if he will actually follow us all the way back here, because maybe we can avoid aggroing him altogether. Yeah, this is pretty creepy, not gonna lie. Hopefully he won't come all the way back to the hallway. To the very wall, because then, obviously we'll aggress him. I'm trying to position myself so I can... Oh, shit. We kind of avoided him. He has a pretty strong range attack, is the thing. It's easier to get past him, like, when you're behind him. And we're still fine, good. And this is where you use the crank. If you're playing as Leon, you have to get a little bit closer to the sewer area. And you gotta put down these chess pieces. But in Claire's scenario, you have, like, these puzzle... I don't know, how would you describe this? Serpent stones? Wait, what? That's not what I wanted to look at, game. Yeah, just a random stone with a snake. It's kind of Aztec in design. Yeah, I believe there's a secret, like, right here. Or maybe we can't do anything until we get a wheel. Yeah, you gotta get a wheel. So me coming over here was actually kind of pointless. But hopefully we can at least get out without taking any damage. And we can try to do a little running step to, like, get him into that pose to slow him down. Alternatively, you could just let him walk over. I might actually do that. Okay, so he stops like every other step, okay. This looks really fucking dumb, I'm not gonna lie. I kinda miss the jankiness of PS1, it's funny. I miss when people used to look like blocks. Don't mind me, Mr. Liquor. And also, we didn't aggro him at all. And now with that said, the only thing we can really do is, Yeah, I guess we'll just backtrack this way. Because we have to use the lighter to get the other gemstone. Hopefully there's no more zombies. Oh, thank God. I guess only as Leon you get to see a fuck ton of zombies in here, because this room is actually kind of a nightmare to, like, maneuver around in. Eat a dick. A bag of dicks, in particular. Okay. You done? You done. It's kind of bothering me. I wish I could do something about the V-Sync issue, because you could probably see like a little vague line every other frame. Maybe I'm just paranoid, because I've been playing a lot of games with V-Sync issues. Because some of the games I'm playing don't even have an option to change the V-Sync. So if there is a bit of a graphical issue, you can't really do anything about it. And the bow gun is going to be particularly useful in this area. I'm going to throw out what I can. There's going to be a lot of items to loot. I guess we won't be using this anytime soon. Where is the bow gun? Okay. And I guess we'll open up the shortcut first. Get this part out of the way. And there's like one more door to use this on, back in the opposite side of the police station on the lower floor. Okay, it's the fun room. And that is why this is amazing for clearing out groups. Okay, we have enough for like one more. This is kind of awkward. I'm not sure how many of these guys are actually dead. It looks like a lot of them are dead, actually. That's surprising. Or I might say that for Marvin, that bow gun. That way we can, like, stagger him as soon as he shows up. Okay, so already one of them has come back up. Gotcha. It doesn't help that they all look exactly the same. I think they're all dead. Okay, cool. And somewhere around here, there should be... I was gonna say a detonator, but this works too. Hell yeah, I'll use the lockpick. Yeah. I think there just happens to be a bomb in here. Now, where do I get a detonator? I'm sure that other people have made this point before, but I kind of wish that in the remake... I guess I won't go through here quite yet. I'll put away some items. I kind of wish in the remake they had some kind of Crimson Head mechanic, where you have to, like, burn bodies. I actually like that gimmick from the Resident Evil 1 remake. It added an extra level of tension. That way the terror wasn't just gone as soon as you killed the zombie. Put that down. I'll hang on to that. And put this away. Yeah, I guess we'll come pick up the diamond key a little bit later. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing, because, like, you don't really get to care about Marvin when he changes, because you only meet him for, like, one scene, where in the remake you do have a bit of a emotional connection. In some ways, the story's improved in the remake, and in a lot of ways, I feel like it's just kind of meh. Like, I don't know why we have to play through two different scenarios to get the full story of how Birkin changed. Like, you get different sides of the story depending on the character you play. Can I get over here without? No. And not only does he become a zombie, he becomes a purple zombie. Okay, that is actually so close. I don't know if we can avoid it. That is fucking bullshit. I guess we can't avoid it. Yeah, we don't even have to really worry about anything after that. Just making sure we're not missing any items, guys, alright? And I guess that right there is the zombie that attacked him. And yeah, that music will remain until you, kill him. It's a good track until you hear it on loop over and over. Yeah, this is probably one of the most important shortcuts in the entire game. Just like in the remake. And now we can finally backtrack. Unfortunately, we have to get past the liquor one more time. Guess we're not going to be using the bow gun anytime soon. Where are you, my plastic bomb friend? There you are. I guess we're good there. And I'm hoping it'll let us get rid of the lighter after we use it. I guess time will tell on that. Because I think you only need to use it one time, Claire. Okay, we got him to drop. That kind of sucks. Alright, cool. We made it. Kind of makes you wonder where all these zombies went. I guess they just got bored. Well, I didn't get my meal this time, so I'll give up. But yeah, pretty simple puzzle. Oil painting hangs above it. It's a fireplace, so naturally the first thing you think is, let's use the lighter here. But it has that little riddle there. That little hint, just in case you don't get it. It actually takes a long time to get your acid gun, your grenade weapon, grenade launcher. Which works very differently from every other grenade launcher in any game ever made. And I love it. I always prefer on-hit grenade launchers to, what they usually do in games. Which, to be fair, is probably more realistic, but on-hit is more fun. So it's basically like a lower-range rocket launcher in this game. It doesn't take quite as much time to prepare. Moving around in a zigzag can be pretty useful in avoiding the liquor as well. Yeah, we'll put down the lighter. We're not going to need it for a while. But before we use the detonator, we need to get rid of this key, which we still have, right? Yeah, there we go. I guess we'll hang on to everything else, though. I'm trying so hard to find my OCD to check the recording. Because I'm like, man, I really hope nothing goes wrong during this recording session. Because the one thing that really sucks about, like, playing on an emulator, or really using OBS in general, is there's no indication of... See, like, if I'm using Fraps or Bandicam, I get a nice little frame rate counter in the corner that tells me whether or not it's recording. It would just be red, of course. But if you're using OBS, you have to, like, tab out and shit. And it's especially awkward on an emulator. Yes. Woohoo! So I guess between when we came in here last and now, a random liquor just somehow wandered in here, despite the fact that they cannot open doors. And I'm not sure what triggers this jump scare. Grabbing this cord, or grabbing this. Oh, God. It's actually a really good jump scare, honestly. And yeah, it seems like it aggroes immediately, regardless of whether or not you are walking. It's like a scripted moment. But yeah, I believe that is it for down here. Now we get to make an interesting decision with this chord, and I don't remember what's the quote-unquote smarter way to do it. It's been way too long since I played this game. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm probably not going to be doing the Scenario B anyway. I'm just not really in the mood for it. And to be honest, like, Scenario B isn't really that different from Scenario A. It's different, like, a little bit, but not to, like, a huge degree to where it puts me in the mood to play the game again. Like, so soon after beating it the first time. You know what I mean? And it's sad, because, like, it's one of those things you wish that they developed more in the remake, but in the remake they actually dumb it down. So, like, the difference between the playthroughs is even more similar. There's barely any difference. There's always something that I miss about Resident Evil in general. I guess we still don't need the stone. And I'm not going to need the cord, so this is all I really need now. And hopefully there's still no liquor over here. Oh god, please. Okay. Good, good, good. I'll go ahead and use this. Wait, isn't this... I have to get in a very particular place. Or maybe I have to walk up to the door. There we go. And apparently Claire is trained in the art of using a bomb. Although it glitches whenever you blow this up. And I believe in the regular PS1 version, if you're not emulating it, it just, causes some lag and stutter. What is this Indiana Jones shit? Or maybe I should say it's more like Tomb Raider. Chief Irons, I believe, is the one that pays for all this museum stuff. Oh, wait, really? No jump scare? It's very strange. I remember there was supposed to be a liquor dropping from the ceiling. And I guess we can walk around with this a little bit longer. I like how much more subdued Irons is in this version. Because in Resident Evil 2 Remake, they just have him, like, walk out and immediately point a gun in your face. Where here, it's like... Yeah, it's pretty obvious that something is wrong, but, I think if you actually try... So this is interesting. So, like, you can walk up and, check out this corpse, or... You can try to walk over here. And you get a different angle. So you only heard me just now? And yeah, she actually walks in place so that, it's the same angle for the rest of the cutscene. Don't mind this random body on the fucking table, by the way. Don't think about it. It's kind of kinky. What you got going down here, bud? I think the actual story behind this is, he started going crazy, killing people for fun. And, she tried to get away, and he ended up shooting her. Yeah, that's a normal thing to say about a dead body. But I do love his performance. Now here comes one of the best lines. I love that shit. Hey, can I check out that thing behind you? That's totally not a secret pathway. Yeah, look at this painting. It's really standing out.
I would like to be alone now.
Yes, give me time to hide the body and run away so I can, like, stick it in my weird fucking sex dungeon. I do love the taxidermied animals in here. They're always interesting to look at. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna have to call it off here pretty soon. Let's just go ahead and meet Sherry. Sherry, not Sherry Booty, please. And I do love how she adapts to your movements here. And the funny thing is, she's like right there, but you can't quite see it. Can I pick this up? Yep. See, I finally discovered what the chief has been hiding. Uh-oh. That is no bueno, brah. So, like, I guess Iron just doesn't really give a shit about the fact that Sherry is running around. That looks so dumb. Oh my god, I thought you were totally a zombie this entire time. With a gun. Nah, sweetie, that doesn't happen until Resident Evil 6. Because technically in Resident Evil 4 and 5, they're not actually zombies. They're like the Los Plagas, Ouroboros, parasite thingies. And I do love how they're doing a bit of a throwback to like Aliens with Newt and Ripley. As her necklace just clips through her entire model. That sounds like the Hulk. Nice butt, Claire. Sherry! Sherry! There's nothing more. That's very specific. I think that's it for this room. We were just meeting Claire. But hey, now that we've met her, that means Irons is gone. He's gone back to his little dungeon. Suspicious. I guess I was wrong. I guess this is where you put down the puzzle pieces. Is this the heart key? It's a pretty gay looking key, bruh. Imagine this of all things is the one that leads to his dungeon. Wouldn't that be interesting? And we have to combine these somehow, despite the fact that we don't have glue. Oh, those stupid assholes in Umbrella. Oh my god, they released the virus, they're so irresponsible. I let her escape so I could enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I choose to give her. Their butt just sticking out the entire time. That's an interesting picture, though. I like the art style. Kind of got like a bit of a wet paint look to it. No more liquor. Good. Now the only thing I can think of at this point is going back down to the bottom level. But I think we could combine puzzle parts now. I'm not sure. Did we get the other half? Bluestone. Oh, I guess we didn't get it yet. Okay, that's it. Let's take a look at the map, just to be sure. Okay, all the doors here are cleared. Left side is cleared. Okay. So, there's like that hallway in the office with the dead zombie that's not actually an enemy we have to go to. And I'm actually going to stop it right here because I got to go out and eat. So I'll see you guys later. We will return to this. Hello YouTube, this is the Booty Worm. Welcome back to Resident Evil 2. I took a bit of a break and I came back. I'm ready to kick some ass. Now what is it that I needed to do? I think I need to go back down to the lower left side of the structure. I'm getting super excited for next couple weeks, I must tell you guys. I'm actually going to be going on a bit of a vacation. Going to Georgia up in the mountains with my aunt and the rest of the family. Something I've been really hoping to do again. I did that a long time ago when I was a kid, but I'm so sick of living down here in Bradenton, you know? So it's a good excuse to get out of here. Yeah, we gotta check out the office first. I hope it's a hard key. I believe everything is dead except for that guy, yeah. Yeah, so up in the mountains, I remember they had some beautiful scenery. Is this it? Wait, let me check the map. I don't want to fucking waste time. Awesome. But yeah, it's the only place to use the key, by the way. Goodbye, heart key. You were so kawaii. Ah, shit. Now you gotta make me pick and choose, huh? I already gotta make this decision? Okay. But it seems like we're gonna be living in a cabin, which is what we did last time. Just be staying there for a few days, like 5 or 6 days. Okay, I didn't bring a cord. Hopefully there's a chest in here too. Oh, well that's awkward. Although there is a chest like further down here. I don't know how the zombies get up here. This is like on the top floor. Isn't it? Oh wait. No, it's not. Oh shit, doggy time. Cue the Silent Hill 2 dog music. Yeah, I like nature. I like to get away from the computer every now and then, believe it or not. Some sick-ass pose, though. And these things are easy. I believe if you're playing as Leon, you fight lickers instead of dogs. Or maybe the lickers will spawn later anyway. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna bother killing them all, though. Maybe just a few of them. Ah, shit! Wow, I'm already in the yellow? Okay. But most importantly, why I love the fact that I'm going to Georgia, it's all because I get to get away from work. Woohoo. Fuck you, Wendy's. I don't have to work there for like a few days, isn't that nice? Okay. Let's see if I can do this. I've never actually failed this puzzle before. Will I do it now? No, I will not. I don't even know what happens if you fuck that up. For all I know, it like kills you. Or makes an anvil drop on your head. And yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid healing. I'm gonna play it a little bit greedy. I know it's inherently risky and greedy. It is what it is. Ah, shit. And I believe you need a key. Yeah. Oh, shit. Shit. Fuck it, I'll kill all of you motherfuckers. I don't care if it's inefficient. And you have to keep in mind the iframes. Otherwise, you'll just end up wasting shots. And I'm actually running kind of tight on ammo. Isn't that a rarity? Hopefully there's a little bit more. I might have to, like, avoid shooting things for a while. At least until I get my, grenade launcher. Which I believe is down here. I have a feeling we're very, very close to it. Yeah, this area is pretty much useless as Claire other than those couple herbs, unfortunately. You don't get to run into Irons down here or see, like, his secret little office with food. Apparently Starbucks has opened their interior again, so that's great. See, I was told, I heard rumors. I need a club key, so I guess I'm not going in there. Okay. I heard rumors that, Starbucks was going to be closing down all around the country. I guess nothing came of that. I can probably take, like, one more hit before I have to panic. And I've never been good at dodging the dogs. It's very luck-based. And there is, like, some funny little Easter egg here where if you, like, shoot the corner, I believe you could, shoot the camera and make it crack. It's pretty funny. But I'm not gonna risk it. Fuck! Getting a little bit dangerous there. It was a little bit more specific than I thought it would be. And I believe how this works is like you go in and then you come out and there is Sherry. Awesome. I have just enough room. That's what I like to see, bruh. That down. Don't need that. Oh, wait. I should do this, though. Combine it. You pretty much always want to combine the red and green herb as soon as you can, in my experience. There's not really any reason not to. Just saying. And I don't think there's anything else I'm gonna need here. I just gotta get the key from the girl. Please don't die, Sherry. That would be really embarrassing. If that is the moment where I fucking died in this playthrough.
Sherry, I'm looking everywhere for you. You're so bright.
Isn't it amazing how motherly Claire acts? She's not dropping F-bombs all the time. I'll get you, you fucker. Fuck, fuck, shit, cunt. Ass balls. I really hate people that swear in front of kids.
It's not that.
In case you couldn't tell.
It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
It's a little bit more complicated than that, girl.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
How dramatic of you, Claire. I mean, chill the fuck out. Oh, wait, okay, so there is one item you start off with. First off, a first aid, isn't that nice? And I believe, I could be wrong here, but I think if you don't use the first aid spray, she throws it to Claire. But I mean, I have plenty of healing items, so I guess it's not really necessary. Yeah, you may or may not have known about that photo. You do now. And I love her little sailor uniform. Very interesting style. Interesting aesthetic. Now I remember the... Oh shit, fuck. I believe she gets the crippled animation too if she takes too much damage. You know, thank God that Resident Evil isn't like a Silent Hill, where you can like run into walls and get staggered. I hate that shit. It drives me up a wall. Let's get this puzzle out of the way. So I believe the other end of the hallway is pointless. There might be items there. The completionist in me really wants to investigate. I guess I will live with it. I can try to outplay those dogs, outmaneuver them. Yeah, how's this for a change of pace? Playing as a kid. Discord admins would be proud. Living the dream, they would say. I do like how she actually gets a little bit staggered. Just as like a visual detail, like, yeah, Sherry's kind of a shitter. She's just a stupid kid. She can't platform the way that Claire and Leon can. She's not a pro like them. I've been wondering where the water comes from. I never noticed that little aqueduct there. And that is the blackest water I've ever seen in my entire life. To the point where I'm starting to wonder if that's actually a visual bug. Maybe it's not supposed to look that dark. Oh, you can get the club key! That's awesome. That means I can probably access a... See, I don't even remember if the room on the top floor that was locked by a club key actually has a chest in it. I know it does in the remake, but... Yeah, fuck it. Big dick. Big dick style. Zigzag. Okay, how mad are you, dogs? How mad are you? Do zombies even feel emotions? Who knows? Yeah, okay, I was right. There's at least one thing over here. And it looks like I didn't even get in the yellow. Isn't that nice? I really should be at least in the yellow. Okay, now I just have to dodge this guy. Whoa, I actually did it. That's fucking crazy. Okay, don't hit me up with that prompt of, are you sure you want to go down this elevator you went out of your way to approach? XD. Yo, Claire, I got some items for you.
Sherry.
He's like,
are
thank
you okay?
God.
Did you find your dad?
And she was just standing there the whole time, not even trying to fit.
But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you.
You probably heard him from the sewers, because he's down in the sewers.
Here's another.
Let's see if my theory is correct.
Thanks.
No, it isn't. I don't see a first aid spray. Oh shit, I fucked up, Claire. I love how she just looks around like, whoops. I actually can't get back.
I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
You go, girl.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Okay, now we're bent over in pain like the fucking cramps are kicking in. What the fuck? Okay. There we go. Fuck it. Oh man, God. I have not gotten lucky with that yet. That sucks. And I believe now there might be liquors in that hallway. We'll have to see. If there is, I can attempt to get around them. If they're on the wall, it might not be that bad. Now, is there another grenade launcher in here? Or, you know, grenade launcher ammo? I don't see anything. Now we have to conquer these dogs once again. And yeah, I'm not gonna shoot at them. It's way too resource intensive. Okay, well thank God that worked out. Shit. Okay, let me try resetting the area and see if I can't Because I don't know if he was on the wall already. It doesn't seem like he was, but, you can't be too safe. Okay, let's see if he's actually gonna go all the way over here. I can't tell, fuck. I can use this to, like, kind of gauge where he is. Don't you dare come over here, please. Okay, good, he's going back. Because I know there's another one in here somewhere. Heh. Well, this is awkward. Haha! I survived. Fuck! No! No! Oh god. Dude, I don't have any healing items. I'm so fucked right now. What am I gonna do? Oh no! Oh god! And I actually went the wrong way. I needed to go down the hallway. Fuck. Is it all over? Is it actually all over here, boys? It might be all over. I'm not even that fast. Maybe if I micro perfectly. Okay, what if I start off here? I'm kind of curious. I should have brought more healing items, man. Okay, this might be manageable. Alright, I made it. I made it, yeah. Thank God that liquor doesn't happen to spawn right at the door. Wouldn't that be awkward? I was pooping my fucking pants, ladies and gentlemen. But I probably still have quite a ways to go before I can be considered healthy. And I guess I do have to do the, lighter puzzle. Yep, no chest. Feels bad, man. Is there a healing item here? No. You better be fucking dead. I swear to God, if I fucking die right here. So yeah, it's like, oh, I'm playing chess, my fucking leg itches or some shit. I might be turning into a zombie. I don't know, man. Itchy tasty. And that's the epic memo. Wait, there's gotta be something else in here, right? That's a lot of trouble for jack shit. Oh well. Okay, now I just gotta make my way to the nearest chest. And I don't think I can risk death there. Should be pretty easy. No? Okay. I love the background sound of the fan going off. So realistic. Yeah, I have to go to a chest anyway, because I need the lighter to do the puzzle. So it is what it is. Thank God this isn't like the remake where you get hunted by Mr. X. Can you imagine trying to do a no-death run in the remake? That'd be hard, dude. Alright. Might as well use that. I probably won't need another healing item for a while, but I will hold on to the cord. Now, the thing is, where do I want to use this? I don't think I have a reason to go back to the other hallway for a while. So I'm going to use this on the top floor, the cord. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna go through the blue door, because I don't know when the new zombies will spawn. And this can affect your second playthrough as well, if you want to do it. Basically, we have two different sides of the police station that we can secure using the cord. It will activate these shutters that prevent zombies from coming in. It's kind of like a really, really simplistic take on the board mechanic from the remake. And on the second playthrough, like, this side will be shut forever. So you don't have to worry about any more enemies here. However, I believe there will be twice as many zombies in the normal hallway on the other side of the station. And hopefully we have everything that we need in order to do the lighter puzzle. It's pretty easy, you just kind of trial and error it. There's not much strategy or brain power involved. It's perfect for me. That delicious pre-rendered blood. Oh, the blood, it sings to me. It feels really weird to see how empty this is now. Where else am I going to use the key? Because apparently I need to use it somewhere else. Okay, so this is unlocked. What about the down in the basement? Okay, so that's where I came in, the stairs. Okay, I guess I missed something. Oh well. Are you fucking serious? Well, that makes things kind of awkward, doesn't it? Now, how am I gonna get to the... I think I can do the puzzle without much issue, but I don't know about getting the cog. Because this doesn't, like, trigger it or anything. Oh, wait, yeah, I only need to use the lighter there. So, 11... We'll just brute force it. It's a pretty easy to brute force puzzle. Okay, maybe middle, left, and right. I don't even know if there's actually a proper hint here. Let's try right, left, and middle. Okay, I actually forgot which side I did first. On the middle. Oh, I'm a fucking genius. It's okay, it worked out anyway. Yeah, don't react to that, Mr. Liquor, please. Where are you? I'm gonna wait a bit. Play it safe. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no shit. Grab the wheel. Okay. This is getting kind of tense. I could potentially run past him and not take damage, but... Fuck. Where are you? Okay. And again, just more proof, you know. If you're like, you're talking shit, Booty, I know I never hear anyone talk about stealth mechanics in the PS1 Resident Evil 2 remake. Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked. Because I just fucking outplayed the shit out of that kid. The liquor, I mean. And also, the naysayer. Whoever thou art. I guess I'm done with the lighter. I don't think I'm ever going to need it ever again. Hopefully. Now this kind of complicates things, because, I really want to use the club key again, is the thing. But I still don't have access to my fucking grenade launcher. So what I think I'm going to go do is, I'm going to drop off items here, go back to the top level, through the ladder shortcut, and just deal with this wheel thing. And yes, just to be safe, let's put on not one, but 2 healing items. Because I really don't want to come that close to death ever again. It makes me feel ill. I just hope, like, whenever we take the shortcut upwards, it's not going to result in us, immediately aggroing the lickers. That would be rather unfortunate. Have you guys ever seen the Resident Evil movie? Okay, hold on, let me try hard. Yeah, have you ever seen the Resident Evil movies before? I imagine if you're a Resident Evil fan, you probably have. You know, I'll say it, the first couple were actually... they were okay. Okay, so that's the spawn. Or that's the trigger, gotcha. Well, good thing I don't have any reason to go back there, but isn't that where the liquor is? So, like, does the liquor despawn from the area, or is it there on top of the normal zombies now? Who the fuck knows, bruh? Who knows? I haven't rewatched the Resident Evil movies in a while, though, but, you could say they're in the vein of being so bad they're funny. Okay, so thankfully we can get him to delay his attack a little bit, because he has to go into that little pose, like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I remember the first Resident Evil movie actually scared the shit out of me as a kid. Granted, I was easily frightened back then. So I don't know how much that's saying. The second movie was also scary. Especially, like, in the beginning, where they walk up to the facility, and they, like, accidentally release the virus. Oh, cool. You get the piece here. That's nice. Wait a minute. Isn't there a shortcut here, too? I could have sworn there would be. I guess not. Okay. So we have to go all the way back down. Okay. That's fine. I guess we technically don't have to go back down to the basement, do we? But I really want my grenade launcher. Or at the very least, I want that machine gun. It's going to be important. For the boss fights and shit. One more. You gonna move on now, bro? It's actually, like, really fucking hard when you're stuck with the pistol, man. I guess it doesn't take that long. I remember the third Resident Evil movie. I think it was Resident Evil Extinction. That's when it started to get kind of boring. But that movie still had its moments. But then you watch Afterlife, and that was when I kind of clocked out, and I was like, okay, I don't really give a shit about these movies anymore. Fuck, really? Ooh, I got caught on them. That was bad, man. Now, do I still want to take that path? I think I have to, right? I might actually... I'm gonna go out this way. I'll take it all the way back down. Because I don't think there's gonna be more zombies in this hallway. Okay, cool. We're still clear. And I don't know if it's just my posture when I'm sitting down or what. Like, I only notice it when I'm recording. It's like normally my fucking sides cramp up like crazy. I don't know why. Really annoying though. Okay, good, it's still safe. That is what I like to see, girl. I remember thinking the liquor was the coolest thing ever in the Resident Evil 1 movie. I watched the movies long before I actually played the games. But obviously, the special effects really did not age well. Now, what do I want to do here first is the question. Because there's no way to get up other than going up the ladder. I kind of want to get this out of the way. Hold on. I know the blue piece is somewhere. Is that it? I think that's all the ones that we need. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. I'm going to get that for the crowd control, because we're going to be going into an area that is just filled to the brim with enemies. And I just now noticed this, but, They don't actually tell you on the sidebar where your items are, like in the remake and whatnot. So, like, part of me wants to investigate that corridor. Like, huh, what if the liquor is gone? But it's gonna be hard either way, so fuck that shit. I really wish they would make the melee combat better in the Resident Evil games. Like in Silent Hill, the fact that you can kind of kite out the enemies with melee weapons helps a lot. And while it seems simple on the surface, there actually is timing to using melee attacks in that game. Yeah, there's probably another liquor in the helicopter room too, if I had to guess. Okay. But yeah, if he goes into that animation, you just want to chill, give him time to calm down. You know, that actually makes me wonder, like, if you walk directly into him, can you avoid aggroing him? I kind of want to test... Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I'm running. That's right, I am pressing the square button, aren't I? Technically, it's the X button. I think I mentioned this earlier, but the first Resident Evil game I actually played was Resident Evil Outbreak. It was a rental from, Blockbuster. You guys remember Blockbuster? I used to go there all the time as a kid. I love Blockbuster, man. I kind of miss it. They like totally went out of business since Redbox and shit like Netflix came about. Hey, girl. I'm not here to progress. I hope the game doesn't force me to go down here, though. Like, just because I feel like putting these down. Because I'm just doing this to, like, get it out of the way. Because I still need to go down in the basement and loot the area. My god. And apparently Irons felt like leaving a random piece of paper on the ground. Yeah, I still remember that funny piece of paper from the remake, where he's just like, oh my god, dude, I fucking came. I'm Mr. Irons, and I find it orgasmic to, like, kill things. Did I mention I'm evil? I'm so crazy, man. It's insane how insane I am. The one thing I remember from Outbreak is, like, one, it's super hard. It's actually a timed game, because you're, like, running up a infection timer. You're trying to finish the quest lines and, like, beat the level before you, quote-unquote, turn into a zombie. It would be way cooler if you actually saw your character mutate into a zombie, though. Be a nice little death scream. Instead of just the same shit they usually do. But I remember getting lost and shit in Outbreak all the time. And I remember the zombies are actually able to, chase you through the doors, which I thought was just insane. Okay. The way down to the basement was over here, through the office, through the heart door. I remember that. But the one thing I remember the most about Outbreak as a kid is I got up to this part. It's a boss fight in like the second mission, where you run into a G mutant. It like comes out of a woman's chest. Wait, did I just do a quick turn? Okay, I think she's reacting to the random body over there. I was gonna say, what? But you see the G mutant like changing from like the salamander worm form back to the humanoid with like the big blistering ball sack on his back. I don't know what the fuck else to call it. And the one shot that always stood out to me in that cutscene, which still looks amazing even to this day, is there's this shot of like the eyeball opening. Super creepy. Yeah. So if I look at this map, I believe I have to go to the red door, or the green door rather. Excuse me. Well, I guess it is red here. Let's actually give them time to chill. What the fuck? What are you doing over here? That's a bad liquor. It's a very bad liquor, actually. You're not supposed to path like that. Okay, good. And I believe the little card key is in this room. Is this the autopsy room? Yeah, fuck. Yep. I mean, zombies barely deal any damage, so I guess theoretically I could just not even use this. Ooh, that's a good scare. Good little bait. Okay, now we gotta fucking book it. Oh, I'm already in the caution? Okay, fuck me, I guess. Okay, now how am I gonna get past you without risking horrible death? I think the bowgun might be decent here, but I'm gonna try to stealth around these guys just a little bit longer. Use the R1 to, like, tell how close they are. Or I can just follow her eyes, too. That could work. I don't want to, like, weirdly stagger out their patrol patterns, though. But surely if he starts running into me, then I'm gonna aggro him no matter what, right? Like, there's no way to avoid that. But if I can just make it to the left side, get to that little hallway, I should be safe. Okay, I'm in a bad place. Okay. Wait, really? I have to do it like this? Okay. Okay. I was kind of panicking there. I'm like, oh my god, Claire, stop wasting time. You're triggering me. And now the best room in the entire game, because it's an armory, pretty much. Look at all this juicy equipment I'm getting. Isn't it amazing? And since I'm not doing New Game Plus, I don't have to give a shit about Leon. Oh, I'm such a douchebag. I don't care, give me it all. But I still don't have a grenade launcher. Wait, am I... Where is it? Where's my grenade launcher? I don't remember. I thought I cleared out all the rooms, is the thing. You know, I think I vaguely remember, like, the last time I played this game, I also had trouble figuring out where the grenade launcher is. But it should be in this first zone, right? Alright, and I'll restart here. Okay, you didn't really notice me, cool. Now the hardest part is done. I just have to... do I really want to cheat? Because I really don't... I don't want to just not have the grenade launcher, guys. Especially since this is supposed to be like a no-death run. It's actually really important to my damage per second to have access to a grenade launcher. Now, where is it? I'm trying to think, like, what room have I not looked at? There's nothing back there. Let me double check my map. Maybe the grenade launcher is in the dungeon where Iron's place is. I don't know why it would be all the way down there when the game gives you so much grenade ammo, but it's possible. I don't want to check, only to figure out I didn't even have to cheat, you know? Okay, there we go. Just try to catch me, Mr. Liquor. I'm too fast for you. I am the fast. But... I mean, I guess it could also make the playthrough interesting not having the grenade launcher. It's like, oh, what happens if you don't have it? How do you deal with liquors and shit? I don't think there's anything at the other corridor, right? Yeah, it should be cleared. And actually, I just realized I'm wrong. There actually is a shortcut that leads back to the top floor. On the left side. This side. You got anything for me, girl? No. Just gonna stare off confused, like, where did you go, Claire? Mail to the chief. Yo, it's Birkin, I'm fucking pissed. Do your job. The elevator appears to go down. Ironically, you actually do a little bit more with Sherry than you do in the remake. Like, they technically have a lot more... They have a couple more sections, or at least 2. But I guess gameplay-wise, they're all pretty simple, so meh. So if anything, the remake actually mixes it up to be a little bit more interesting. Ooh, that's hot. How did you stick that in your mouth when your mouth was closed? Spooky. Those delicious, gory sounds, though. Yeah, he's just ready to go immediately. Weren't you knocked out? You're like, nah, I'm fine, dude.
My town. Everyone's gonna die.
Get the sand out of your vagina, Chief. Man, she's so casual about it. Like, she's read the letter, she knows he's evil.
Destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been.
No shit.
You must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me.
Why would he owe you an explanation? He's pointing a gun at you.
Areas of the T-virus in every way.
He doesn't even care about sharing this version.
The monster that's been tearing
Still to this day, like, I don't know why he needed the pendant in the remake.
ultimate bio.
Oh, I love that line so much. It's so corny. The ultimate bioweapon.
I'm going to take you with me.
Not if the parasite has anything to say about it.
Take the pain.
That is so gory for PS1. You actually see his eyes. It looks like his eyes are rolling to the back of his head, too. Or maybe it's just me. Okay, where's your grenade launcher, sir? I see a lot more supplies. I don't know if I can always backtrack here, so like I want to be careful. Well, I guess I can go use this for the first boss. Fuck it, let's go down, girl. Yeah, this thing doesn't waste any time mutating. Oh wait, I hope I have enough healing items. I didn't even think about that. I mean, this boss should be pretty easy. Yeah, so in Outbreak, they have like a super HD version of that transformation. Looks a lot less human in the PS1 version. Okay, I only have one healing item. Let's fucking go, girl. Just don't let the parasites get too close to you, because they can stagger you. Oh, wait. Oh, we're stun locking him. Interesting. Eat a dick. And I believe you get to see him shrink, too. Yeah. Okay, GG easy. Did you drop anything from me? Nah, this isn't Resident Evil 3. Where like every other boss drops an epic thing. Yeah, so it won't actually let us progress until, we go back to Sherry. Which is fine, because yeah, fuck it. I think I'm actually gonna Google it. I hate to say it, but I really want to have that extra weapon. But I'll at least cut it off here in a second once we get back to Sherry. So yeah, that's the end of the G-Mutant, by the way. It's like a regular enemy in the remake, but in here it's just like one boss fight, and that's it. You actually fight it in different locations depending on your character. And maybe the scenario, but I'm not sure. I don't think it depends on the scenario. I think it's just character specific. It's like you just said that out loud. But it's supposed to be like internal monologue. If it was at least echoed, maybe it could be conveyed a little bit better. I don't know, man. The sewer seemed like the worst place to be during a zombie outbreak. I know the streets are flooded, but come on now.
Leon, you still there? It'll be all right. Trust me.
I love how we're just sticking the radio in our head.
Follow us later.
What is it, Leon? What do you want from me? And now the game turns into a little bit of an escort mission. For a little bit. Okay, so apparently the grenade launcher is right over here. I forgot to look at this little locker thing. Yes, I will take the grenade launcher. Alright, we're back here with Sherry now. Don't mind the horrifying corpse on the ground, by the way, Sherry. Don't get traumatized by that. She's badass. She doesn't give a fuck. She's not even looking at it. I guess if you were around during a zombie outbreak, maybe a horrible, bloody corpse wouldn't bother you that much. Who knows? Maybe you just get, like, even if you're a kid, you get used to it. Yeah, so if you try to do that without Sherry, the game will be like, no, you gotta go get Sherry. So. And you want to be careful walking around with Sherry, because, like, if you run too fast away from her, her AI will actually stop in its tracks. And she'll get all spooked. Get in the fetus position, like, oh my god, dude, I can't take it. Where are you, Claire? I'm right here, girl. Calm down. Oh shit, brah. Who could that be? It only looks exactly like my father. Yeah, that's a pretty good reaction. XD! XDR! XDDDD! Okay, I'm sorry. This is where they hide all the spicy-based red-pilled memes. What the fuck kind of duct is that? It just sucks you in. Aw, man, you're gonna smell like poo-poo. No response. This is the last time you get to play Sherry, I believe. Now, what would be funny is if you look at this and it gets soaked. That would be very immersive, actually. This is one of my favorite tracks in the whole game. I don't know why. It's just so relaxed. You can do it, girl. Come on. I believe in you. I want to hear more of her internal monologue. Or read it, rather. Like when she's looking at items. Because what's her reaction to all this? I don't know if I can get up there, actually. Let me check. The exit to the ladder is blocked off. Okay. Come on, what's your opinion on this, Claire? It's out of reach. What is? It doesn't look like it's out of reach. Okay, now there's a zombie right there, so you actually don't want to go over there. I have never actually even been grabbed by a zombie as Claire. Or, Sherry, rather. So I don't know what happens. It could be an insta-kill for all I know. Because I don't know how the fuck a little girl would beat off a zombie that's grabbed onto her. But I guess zombies are pretty weak and pathetic. Oh, get off me, you piece of shit. If I die here. Okay, I'm a tanky girl. Get off of me, holy shit. What is this, Silent Hill 1? All these fucking bugs on me? Ooh. A medallion. Look at all this garbage. We just keep getting bamboozled, man. Is that a Coca-Cola can? Good thing I didn't break anything. I only got knocked out. Now that is creepy. I don't think you actually see him impregnate her in the remake, huh? She just kind of randomly gets sick, arbitrarily. And the stupid mother, which is apparently watching her the entire time, doesn't notice the fact that she's sick. They make Annette so unlikable in the remake. She's a dumb bitch. They try to make her more sympathetic, but it's like contradictory. Because it's like on one hand, she's more sympathetic, but she's even more of an asshole than she is in the original. It's weird. No VCR tapes here, unfortunately. Can I open this? It's an old locker. Yes, it is, Claire. That is, in fact, an old locker. Ooh, yes, more ammo. Yeah, this is like, yeah, make sure you hide our super secret evil lab, by the way. Don't let anyone find out that it's down here in the sewers. I only need one of these. I'm not sure if I want to combine it, maybe. I definitely don't need the bow gun. We're gonna need that. I'm just gonna put this closer to the top. No more red herbs, right? Okay. Then it looks like crap afterwards. Oh wait, no. I guess, how do you get it to look like crap? I think you need a red herb to do that. That's when it gets all brown and gross. I don't remember if there's anything worth a damn over here. Wait, is this where I started? Sure. I like more grenade ammo. It's out of reach. Various cords and meters are placed in order. I believe this is the only thing we can get over here. I want to check and see if there's actually like any more items this way. I don't think I've actually gone back here as Claire before. Maybe there's gigantic spiders already. No, not so far. Oh yes, just get that poop water all over my face. If only they invented water physics back in the day. You could just get soaked. I believe that's it. We don't need anything else in here. I guess this is the only direction we can go then. It's just down this lift. Hello, Leon, are you around here? Passed out? Shot to shit? No? What about this way? Okay, I guess this is just closed off. But I remember thinking it was like the coolest thing ever, that you would like revisit areas as different characters and see completely different events. Kinda wish more games did that. Alright, Mr. Arachnophobes in the audience, are you ready for some shit? Here's some shit. Too dark to see what's inside, okay. You poor bastards. I will take your amazing flame rounds. Now here's the great thing about the grenade launcher. Is you can combine this, and you don't have to worry about... I don't even know if there's actually a cap to the ammo you can stick inside this thing. I think you can fit all of it inside of the grenade launcher, which really helps with inventory space. Now these things can poison you. They have a ranged attack, like that, the little spit move. But mostly what they like to do is like run around on the walls and just kind of brush up against you. No bueno. I would love to see spiders in like the next Resident Evil game they do. Because giant tarantulas are like such a classic. Oh. Well, this is awkward. I was gonna say, like, they're a classic horror game villains. It's a very basic kind of horror, but still very effective. Especially when they're hyper-realistic giant tarantulas. I like your hairdo a lot more, too.
Wandering around alone in the sewers. You have to help me find her. That's impossible.
I told her to go to the police station. What's she doing here? William will be after her.
William?
That's right. The creature that's causing all this destruction is a
She seems a little bit more down to earth in this version, too. You get an explanation nice and quick. This scene is awesome. Because in the remake, they make Annette, like, weirdly nerdy to the point where she, like, ignores people. That's how scientist people work, right? What is up with your white eyes?
There he is. Doctor, we're here to collect the G-virus sample. Sorry, but I won't
So, like, in this version, he just kinda... They just panic and shoot him because they hear a noise. But in the remake, he actually tries to pull a gun out on him.
I'm taking the camera.
Birkin seems so fucking evil in this version as far as, like, his voice performance goes. Oh yeah, this will be a great idea. This weird virus thing that I haven't really tested that much, that seems to turn everything into a mindless monster, I'm just gonna go ahead and use it on me. What could possibly go wrong?
William injected the G-virus into his own body?
It was kind of a dumbass.
The G-virus has the ability to revitalize infections.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there. Shoot! Eat this, you freak! I'm stopping it! What is this?
Like, shouldn't it be super obvious that that's Birkin? Like, they're so confused as to what he is. And yeah, I think he's actually eating the samples, and maybe that contributes to the fact that
What is this thing?
he's super mutated.
Fire!
He's getting, like, even more G-virus into his body than normal. Hey, don't swear, this is a kid's game. PS1 game. I love that shot with the eyeball. And it's real quick there, but you can see the rats eating the G-virus samples.
As a result of this virus-induced transmutation, William should be lost and probably lives you not as a human by now. I tried to save him. It's correct. And that's not even the end. Every G-virus member, including William, has the ability to mutate and others into other forms. That's what is after.
What are you trying to say?
The bodies of individuals with non-related genetic coding are likely to reject the embryo, but since Sherry is his daughter, that possibility is non-existent. It's an inherent survival instinct.
It's really creepy when you think about it.
You go that way.
There's like this low-key incest thing going on with the fucking embryos. See, Annette is a lot more sympathetic in this version. Because, like, she doesn't just try to shoot you and she's not an asshole. She's just a little paranoid of you trying to rob the sample. And then she realizes, like, no. No, you're on my side, sort of. I may not be able to collect everything down here, but I can try. Is this flame? Okay, I don't want that. I'm not gonna waste an inventory space for that. Okay, cool, I can get the medallion in here at least. Oh wait, am I actually gonna have to deal with the alligator? Wow, I forgot about that. I thought it was just a Leon-specific thing. So my question is, where the fuck did this alligator thing come from? Like, did Birkin not have to deal with it? Was it, like, slowly mutating? You can see it right there, oh my god.
Sherry!
I don't think you're supposed to see it. Whoa! This is no bueno. It's very nice in the game to start me off running in this direction. Okay. Now basically what you do, I just want to make sure that, like, I can see it when I aim at it. And that's it. As the game loses its shit. Like borderline crashes, because it's so epic. Oh wow, we blew up the entire top jaw. That's nice. How convenient that this only just now locked. Only after the alligator left it locked. Good thing it also didn't eat Sherry. That would have been awkward. Ah yes, there it is. Hey girl.
Wake up, Sherry.
I thought that would, like, stay inside of her.
My stomach. It hurts. Don't worry. You'll be fine. Now, let's go.
I believe how it works. I don't know if it is like it in this version, but I remember in the remake, they made a big deal about, Sherry being... Because she was related to Birkin, she was more viable for impregnation, or something along those lines. Maybe that's why she gets impregnated, but she mutates differently from someone like Sheaf Irons. Oh. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's kind of awkward geometry, isn't it? Like, you gotta go all the fucking way down there if you want to get to the top floor? Okay. Nice meme. And I believe we still have to change it, too. Like, we gotta backtrack to put down the medallions anyway. I wonder if that course is still here. Probably not. That would be a lot for the PS1 to render. Nope. All that classic metal step noise. I believe you hear it in Dino Crisis as well. It's always interesting to see games reusing assets. And I might have to, like, combine things here. I got plenty of green herbs. And yeah, that blue herb over there, by the way, that's just a stationary poison healing item. Okay, I want to combine it before I, fuck around anymore. I never did play with the skins on in the PS1 version, though, as any character. It's like a huge pain in the ass to even get that. I imagine they don't look too differently from how they do in the, remake. Although I don't know if they have, like, the Resident Evil 1.5 reference costume. And I believe the only reason to go over here is just to get the medallion, and that's it. Yep. The eagle and the lion. Interesting. You can pause it if you want to read it, audience. Okay, if you're enough of a badass to catch it at that amazing speed. Maybe we can use the shortcut over here. That would make my life a lot easier. Then I don't actually have to use the wheel again. You can stop the rotation of the fan briefly. Yes. Can I do that? Oh. I need the wheel? Okay. And I guess we want to do this before it turns on, otherwise we die. There's probably going to be bugs in here, though. Okay, Sherry, don't fuck around. Stay right behind me. Don't get staggered, or I'll be very upset. You'll be grounded for approximately a week. Okay, thank God there's no bug infestation over here. I imagine it actually sucks you in to the fan. It's kind of a weird system, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no, it's a real zombie. Fuck. Yeah, these guys, more than the other zombies in the game, love to puke. I mean, if I was swimming in shit water all day, I'd probably want to puke too. I believe Sherry reacts to, like, whether or not you're running, so we want to keep running here. Because her AI probably isn't good enough to, run when it needs to. Alright, let's go. The fuck is that? Is that Birkin? I don't think they ever hint at Mr. X's presence. It's like a New Game Plus thing. I vaguely remember we're supposed to have like a lighter or something. I don't know if it's actually required. Or maybe we don't have to worry about it until much later. It's okay, you can just sit there. Alright, let's rock and roll. I'll keep my handgun handy. Hee hee, I just did a pun unintentionally. If only you could strafe in this game, like in a Silent Hill. Oh, that's it? I'm not even gonna get attacked by Birkin. Yeah, so like right here, we're gonna need the lighter to like find a particular key item. So we're gonna have to return, and we're probably gonna have to burn through a lot of our ammo, but I guess we have plenty of ammo to burn through, so meh, whatever, at this stage. And I kind of like this, where you're like babysitting her. Some escort missions can be fun. It like depends on whether or not you care about the character in question. That's a big role. That's why something like Eco is so fun to play and so engaging. Where you got a really bad example like fucking, oh shit, Silent Hill 4, where you don't give a shit about Eileen. The game's like, yeah, can you like go ahead and spend the next couple hours with her now? I don't want to, oh my god. You guys are such assholes. Like, really? Are you dead? I don't see blood. I guess you're dead. Kind of paranoid. Okay, so I don't know if this is a New Game Plus thing or... yeah, I'm just gonna call it New Game Plus. It's basically New Game Plus. The Scenario B thing. But I believe somewhere around here there's supposed to be a special weapon. Oh, okay, cool. It's not just a New Game Plus thing. I don't remember whether or not this gun is actually good, though. From what I recall, it's got really short range, but pretty good damage. I guess we'll find out. Come on, Sherry. Don't worry, you really don't want to stay behind these corpses, Sherry. Just stay with me. Okay, let's see how good this is against the, It takes a while to bring up, though, is a thing. Alright, we'll bait him with my booty, and they'll be like, oh my god, give me that booty. I'm like, no. Stay out of my way, Sherry. Okay, so this does have a little bit of range. Damn, that is loud. And before someone in the comments is having a fucking stroke. Booty! Stop using it like that! You fucking fuck, I'm gonna fucking murder your entire family. How dare you? You must use it on the bosses. Oh shit. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with you. Okay, yeah, fuck it, I'll kill you. And stay down, bitch. I'm gonna stop it there. It actually takes a lot. This has a lot of ammo in it, actually. All things considered, so I can probably still use it on the bosses. Although I'm not sure how good it is in terms of, stats. How amazing its damage is. It seems pretty good against the generic zombies, at least. And maybe even the lickers. Who knows? We got some shit to do. So I forgot there's actually 2 different tram sessions here. Put that down. Don't need that. I guess we're only going to need 1 for the time being. I think we don't need the valve handle. I think we're just done with that. But let me calm down my OCD. Oh, that's like a weird camera angle thing. Yeah, the grenade launcher could get like all the way up to like over 50 if I recall correctly. And just to be safe, let's put some of this stuff away. Okay, I do have my pistol equipped, that's good. I kind of wish I could tell Sherry to just stay here, actually. Because she doesn't need to, like, come with me anywhere else. In fact, it kind of... Oh, that's actually really nice on the developer's part. They don't make her come with you. And it makes sense narratively, too. It's like a safe little office. I mean, technically speaking, we haven't scouted the entire area, but... whatever, it's good enough. And honestly, it's kind of shitty. Like, this part is kind of shitty that they just make you go all the fucking way back. Just because you happen to not have the lighter. And you're going to notice that as the game progresses, it tends to get a lot more linear. It started off super open with different shortcuts, different avenues of approach throughout the map. And this is pretty much a straight line with like 1 or 2 forks in the road. Like, are you really telling me there was no fucking way we could have seen that item otherwise? And notice we happen to look to the right as if we knew it was there all along. Now, what kind of key is this? Umbrella's logo is on the key string? Yeah. But just like in the remake, you kind of miss the police station, like, once you get away from it. You're like, aw. You were so cool, police station. And now you're gone forever until I, replay the game. Put that back. I don't think we're gonna need the lighter anymore. Now here comes an interesting choice. Should we bring... I kinda want to burn through the grenade rounds. The pistol is going to be pretty much useless. We really don't need it. I think. Because it doesn't deal a lot of damage to the boss anyway. I kind of want to get a third healing item just in case. Maybe we can lug around some acid rounds just in case. Okay, we can't possibly die with this setup, right? It's impossible. Anything over here? Oh, there actually is. Okay. Although at this point the pistol is almost completely useless. But I think we need this to like activate the tram. There's a keyhole. Can we discard it afterwards? What? The fuck you mean? Maybe I need to like get inside first. That way Sherry can just chill. Is that a toilet or something? Wait. So what's the box thing for? I guess it doesn't really matter. So hopefully this will go away immediately. Let's get her done, ladies and gentlemen. And you get to see the same tram in Resident Evil Outbreak as well. A lot of areas from Resident Evil 2, actually. I heard Outbreak 2 was pretty good too, File 2, but I never played it.
My stomach. My stomach hurts.
Maybe you can eat some crackers, drink some ginger ale.
Have to hurry before the ambulance pinpoint.
It's amazing a child is capable of hosting something that large. Do I really want to risk this? Because this could be a dog shit weapon for all I know. Warning, you'll be trapped as soon as you leave, for some reason. Something safety. Because it's safe to be locked out here when it's moving. Okay, he's done with that pipe shit. He's ready to lay down. At this point, all his humanity is just gone. Who's ready for the best music in the game? Wow, this actually has really good range. And I actually have time to, like, react and run away. Isn't that nice? I don't even know if Birkin had a fucking theme in the remake. I don't remember. He's almost done. Okay, yeah, this weapon is overpowered. Holy shit. If only you dropped a weapon part. Yeah, I'm hanging on to this. I think I'm gonna use this for the rest of the boss fights, actually. I don't know if it'll kill the plants. If I recall correctly, the plants can't die unless you, use fire or acid or something. Or maybe I'm confusing it with the zombie plant enemies from the remake. Man, how many fucking times have I said remake in this one video? I can't help but compare, guys, okay? Give me a break. Unfortunately, you don't get to lift her around and feel twice as motherly. It only happens in a cutscene. Yeah, I think at this point, like, as long as we don't get caught by a licker, it looks like we pretty much have this game beat. Like, this is the last zone we gotta get through. But I'm gonna get something to eat and, like, recharge myself. You look good without that jacket.
Finally awake. Isn't this? That's okay.
It's amazing how perfectly it fits you. Claire must be tiny. Super thin.
Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. I grew up alone, but now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely on. Rest here for a bit. I'll be right back as soon as I found the antidote for you.
What are those posters? I just noticed that. Like these low-res sexy posters. Oh. Wait, is there not a chest in here? Okay. I was gonna say, how dare you, game. I probably don't need an additional healing item for a while. Yeah, I'm gonna put this down, save it for the boss fights. Wait, I think this is useful for like a locker around here. Huh. Okay, I gotta strategize a little bit. What do I want to do here? I guess I'll bring this with me, because I still have to worry about the zombie enemies. There's a few more here. And I can use this to burn away the plants. Although, honestly, you can probably ignore most of them. Because a lot of them are pretty slow. But they can poison you, so that's something to be wary of. And I guess maybe I can come back here if I really want to use the box key. Because I think there's a locker down here you can use it on. Okay, don't stop it right there. Put this away. You have any more dialogue for me? Nah, you're just napping. Wait. Okay, I just confused these two. Okay, and I'll see you guys in a bit. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see if we can't knock out the last bit of this game right now. Play our cards right, we can probably get this finished in like an hour or two. It is 1:40 in the day now. And there are a couple other games I was thinking about playing today. So hopefully I don't get too tired before I can get on to that. But I don't want to leave this incomplete, especially since I haven't saved. I don't remember which side you're supposed to go to first, so I guess we will just wing it. Yeah, you don't see as many of the plant things as you do in the remake. Ooh, well, that's a suspicious room. Is this an e-girl's bedroom? Let's see if I can go the rest of the video without referencing the remake. Go! Okay, I need a fuse case. Well, that was fucking easy. And I know this isn't the first time I made this reference. What epic Jurassic Park moment. I don't even remember what the point of this even is. Sure, I think now we can, like, activate the power. Yeah, that was the point of all this, yes. I'm kind of disappointed they don't really do anything with this area other than that one super simple puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, it's like putting toast in a toaster. A lot of the puzzles in this game kind of work like that. Now the problem with this is it's going to activate... Okay, so, like, what was the description here? I need a card key, okay. So I wasn't really paying attention. I was like, oh, it's locked. Locked by what mechanism, though? No power, or what, booty? Be a little bit more particular. Okay, so I guess I just stick it in here, then. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful. It's all nice and bright now. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep this equipped, so we can deal with all the enemies in this area. I know at some point there's gonna be a fuck ton of zombies in, like, the main entrance area. Can I activate this? No. I think we have to eventually, but not now. Uh-oh. More poison vines? Wait, I needed the lighter, didn't I? Yeah, there's oil everywhere. That sucks. Username guessed, password none. Well, that's easy. I can remember that. Sure. I honestly don't remember what the point of this is or what it does, though, but I'm gonna go ahead and push that button anyway. Ooh, yes. Let's see if I can go through the other door, and I guess I'll clear out the plant enemy, too, while I'm over here. So there's, like, a antidote right there if I need it. They don't sound as creepy, but they do look a little bit more interesting. Are you dead? Yeah, cool. I actually killed them both. I thought there'd be another door here. Doesn't this connect to the other path? I guess not. And since this has AoE, that means I probably can use it to clear out the zombies, too. I know there's like a liquor in one of these rooms I gotta be careful about. They have some fast recovery time, though. Actually... Yeah, these are like straight up Resident Evil 1 final lab zombies. It's a nice way to like tie this into the original game. You guys are not very sexy, I must say. Let me see, since you're all lined up, maybe I can get all of you at once. Looks like I can. Aww. What, is fire not good enough for you bitches? Where did you guys even come from, anyway? You guys weren't out here before. Okay, one of them is still alive. I figured. Okay. I know there's like one more room filled with zombies around here where you're supposed to get like I believe the antidote. Not anecdote, but the antidote. Or maybe... Yeah, I can put down the handgun and just get the bow gun, because it's not going to be very useful from here on anyway. I'll be right back, Sherry. Give me a moment. Whoa, where the fuck did you come from? Oh, shit. Did I go into the same area? I thought I did. Yeah, weird. I guess they, like, respawned or something. Okay, I wasn't sure if one was enough. Apparently it is. It feels very weird not having to reload. Not that I'm used to it. But I don't think... I'm pretty sure, like, this doesn't count, right? Nah, that'd be too convenient. Yeah, I noticed. There's oil everywhere. I don't know why a fire grenade wouldn't be good enough. That'd be very, very convenient. Because then I wouldn't have to backtrack. Whatever. And we can see, for the first time, we can actually kill a licker. If we have to. Maybe we can still sneak around them. Yeah, no. We're good? Okay, we're good. Cool. I mean, it could be better. It's not, like, ridiculously bad, either. Okay, so we just came in here for an ink ribbon? The interior has been destroyed by the plant. Okay. Sure, why not? Apparently, I think there's like a Unity remake of this game, too. But it looks kind of fidgety. I don't know if it's really worth playing. It's actually really awkward, because I don't want to be carrying this shit around. But whatever, we'll just keep going, I guess. I should have just ignored the ink ribbon. Yeah, interesting thing about these enemies is they can flip, turn upside down just like that. Let's see if I could get into the fine. Awesome. But yeah, the plant mutations are pretty out of control over here, huh? It's kind of funny how, like, only very particular parts of it are 3D animated. The rest of it's pre-rendered. Doesn't exactly gel together. I'm curious if there's a way to, like, one-shot kill the lickers, actually. Okay, I wasn't sure if he actually aggroed or not. Yeah, the big problem is, like, they don't actually get aggroed. Or they don't get staggered, rather. Alright, Jesus Christ. Is that good enough? Okay, I have to heal. Because this would be a really dumb way to die right now. We're getting close to the wire here. There's a lot more lickers than I thought there would be in here. And yeah, it's not just ammo they're super forgiving with. They give you... Like, it's just occurring to me just how much they spam healing items in this game. Like, I haven't even gotten close to getting rid of all my healing items. It's kind of ridiculous for a survival horror game. And we'll just use the bow from here on, as long as we don't run into, like, a big baddie. As long as it's just generic zombies. But who knows, maybe this is actually decent. against the liquors. Don't really need that. Yeah, we'll stop it here for the time being. I don't think there's anything else I need. I'm not sure if I should run, though, because it's like, what if another liquor drops out of the ceiling? That'd be very awkward. Okay, I gotta get a card key. Look at these fucking xenomorph eggs. I don't even think you see moth creatures in the other version of the game, I should say. See, I avoided saying the R word. Eat a dick. Okay, so I can't mix 2 green herbs and a red herb. Gotcha. Okay. That's where you use the BO key. Gotcha. Can you imagine, like, a first-person version of this? I know there's, like, a mod for the other version of the game. But this version in particular, yes. Guess we'll mix these two together, why not? I guess it would be impossible with the way that PS1 technology is, set up. Interesting. Can I actually combine the ammo of those two? I didn't realize we had 2 of these motherfuckers. Alright, BO key, where are you, brah? You can, like, press the R1 and L1 keys to kind of skip ahead a bit. Make this process ever so slightly faster. I guess it's really good that we cleared out that room of liquors. Because if those enemies were alive, that would be a huge pain in the ass. But who knows, they're probably gonna respawn anyway. And I guess the plant enemies, like, maybe we just got unlucky, maybe they actually have, like, more than 1 life. Because you notice they spawned after we, originally killed them. Oh, that's it? Okay, I brought the key all the way over here just for more grenade ammo when I already have too much? Okay. This is weird, this is like one of the only automatic doors in the whole game. I love how you can see the throats hemorrhaging and shit, though. Wow, what? Wow. So how much ammo was that? See how decent the range is here. Okay, so it basically uses 3 at a time. Gotcha. I don't really give a shit about my ammo at this point. I have more than I need to beat the game with. I just wish... what would be amazing is if you could, like, chop off limbs with this. I think that's kind of a mechanic with, like, very specific weapons, like the grenade launcher, though. Yes, give me that delicious key. Now, is there anything else in here that I actually need? And notice that, like, none of these zombies are even trying to get back up. I vaguely remember getting stuck at this part and a little bit confused. As far as, like, what to do. Hopefully this won't happen during this playthrough. Oh, hey. He's a monster, you dumb bitch. Didn't you just say earlier? that funny little delay, though.
No one will take it from me.
She said that there was nothing left of the man she loved.
It's ever left in my hands.
Stop it! Sherry's in serious trouble. William will panic both his embryos. There's no telling when they'll pupate. And if that happens, Sherry won't.
You gotta get your shit together, Annette. Oh, I should not laugh at that. That's not funny, Booty. He's like, oh my god, my husband, I love you so much. Okay, fucking slits her throat. Oh, is that what's happening? Because it looks like he's just
Tell me what I need to know.
growing new parts, not like throwing away skin. It's a weird line. Codename Devil. Subtle. Okay, I don't care. I don't got time to read. I left school to get the fuck away from reading, man.
Annette.
Rip in peace. Especially rip in pieces.
Self-destruct sequence has
What?
been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated.
Am I gonna be timed?
May not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Okay, it didn't actually go through. So it's just talking mad shit, like, oh, I swear to God, man, it's timed. But it's not actually gonna happen until we have the antidote ready. Or somewhere around that time frame. There's like a weird-ass giant moth in here. Oh shit. You know what, fuck it, let's blow you up, why not? Wait, does that not count? What the fuck? Wait, how do I get rid of this? I gotta get, like, right on top of it? Oh. Wasn't that awkward? This is so derpy. I can't reach the computer, there's like one single worm thing in the way. Yes. Oh, really? It's gonna make me type it? Guests. I never get sick of this voice. All employees, retreat to the bottom platform. Valid for 24 hours. Wow, just enough time for this place to blow up. So I think that's it. I can't do anything else in here, right? Hope not. So here I go. Now hopefully I can get like more... Actually, I can put this directly into the grenade launcher. That's easy. And I might as well keep it equipped just in case there is another liquor nearby. It's kind of cheap because it's like fake urgency. We don't actually have to panic anytime soon though. Is there any more grenades? There's that one. Ah, okay. I don't think we need any more item. Look at that hair, that ponytail physics. Oh hey Leon, where the fuck have you been this entire time?
Never mind that right.
I can barely hear her with the music.
Go back and get Sherry. I left her at the security office. Please, you must save her.
I wonder if in Scenario B you actually get to play as Leon when he goes to save Claire. I don't remember. I got a couple chores to take care of. And that's interesting, she does that in sort of the pain state. Or it looks like it. She's like holding her waist or something. I don't trust this. You motherfucker. Okay, so this is actually better because it fucking staggers them. Note to self. I wonder how the acid grenades deal against these guys. Yeah, that's great. There's only one more lurker, or liquor. I'm done with you, Mr. Flatman. I'm done with all you bitches. I could probably just ignore them. They seem kind of easy to dodge. That's great. We don't have to worry about backtracking or anything. Back to Sherry's area. Yeah, as you can see, this is a lot more simple in terms of level design. Alright. I kind of want to open that doorway, though, and, like, see what's behind there. Not gonna lie. I believe there's, like, a few more... Yeah, there's a few more zombies in here. Maybe there's, like, more ammo. This cabinet? No. Oh, awesome. Ah, shit. Is that it? I bet I didn't hit anything at all. That's weird. It's like a shotgun. With like the spread fire. Let me try to get a little bit better space. Okay, that's better. Now, how does this work? There's a hole to set the cartridge. Okay. Okay, now what? I think I just go over here. No, light's already on. MO disc. Oh yeah, I think we need that to like get through one of the doorways, which is just like the first game. So is that it? That is the easiest vaccination creation in the entire world. And I guess we just go back now. Let's go all the way back. So at this point, Capcom was basically just like, eh, fuck it. You played enough, you don't need any more puzzles. Oh, can I actually do something here? Probably not, right? Yeah, you need like 2 people. Maybe it's just like a Leon thing, because maybe he meets up with Ada or something. Then we just go over to the red side, and there was that one gate that we never really looked at, with a terminal next to it. I'm kind of excited, we're finally reaching the end of this. There's always like a sorrowness to it. To where it's like, man, the fun and adventures are gonna end now. For this particular day. And as far as like that gas sprinkler thing that we activated earlier, I think it actually makes the plant enemies stronger in New Game Plus. I think that's how that works. It's been a while. Oh shit, where the fuck did you come from? Ah yeah, I love it. Blowing out your guts. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just blow you all to hell. Now the thing is, like, I don't remember if there's a chest over here. So I don't know if I want to risk going over here. Okay, I'm gonna assume the boss fight is this way, and we're not gonna run into another save point. So we're gonna put on everything we possibly can need. Okay, we're probably gonna get like 3 healing items here just to be safe. It'd be really fucking dumb if I died on the final boss at this point when I'm this close to being done. Let's see, we probably don't need the machine gun. I don't know. Well, I mean, why not? We can bring it. Or actually, wait. I think it's time, bitches. It's time for the ultimate bioweapon. The, acid rounds. It's really powerful, especially against living things. And I'll just throw away these, grenade rounds. I don't think we're gonna need it. Between the machine gun and the fucking sparkle gun. And I'll actually try to use the acid gun first, for the sake of diversity. And I really don't see how we can possibly fail at this point. Let's make sure everything is in order. Yeah, I think we're good. Unless we need to, like, use the MO disc again. But I think the MO disc disappeared from our inventory, didn't it? Okay, thank God. Wait, what? The vaccine has not been completed yet. Wait, where do I go then? Do I have to, like, go back over here? Let me check that file. Was it red? Vaccine synthesis. The embryo will undertake a process of gradual cellular invasion, infecting the host cells on a molecular level. Okay, yeah, so the genetic thing is still a thing in this PS1 version too. The host will be capable of continuing the cycle of replication. You need the base vaccine. Okay, it's complete and the white color will be set in the cartridge, then confirm the green light is on. Okay, set it in the vaccine machine located in the experiment room. So if I recall correctly, it's just over here, so we don't have to, like, go all the way back or anything. I thought that was it. Whoops. And once it's done, I believe it turns into, like, a special key item that doesn't even take up an inventory slot. So that'll be nice. More space. Hello? Any more zombies? No? Good, good. Not a single one left alive. That's what I like to see. Now, where was this machine? It was in here, right? Okay, there we go. That looks really derpy. No, I won't press the switch. Oh shit, now it's blue. There you go. Goodbye, lockpick. Rip in peace. And with this, I could actually add on, like, one more item. Yeah, I guess I'll play it safe and, like, add another healing item. That way there's no fucking possible way I can die in the process. I've never actually died to the timer, though, on the boss fight. It's actually super, super lenient. I remember in New Game Plus it gets kind of close, though. Because you're dealing with Mr. X in his weird mutated form. It was actually super hard, just like he is in the... I won't say it, you know what I mean. Okay. Neosporin, hell yeah. I probably can get away with, like, emptying out all of my inventory space, but meh. It just occurred to me, like, I never got poisoned once in this entire playthrough. Usually I get poisoned at least one time, so that's great. It's been a pretty good playthrough so far. Like, I haven't made too many mistakes. It's a lot easier than I thought it'd be. That pixelation, though. Oh, god damn it. It's like she's looking directly at the timer. Okay, how do I... Oh, wait, yeah, I gotta bring it down alien style. And what's fucking bullshit is the timer keeps going on even during the prompts and the cutscenes. But I guess it's the only way to add any tension, because it's so easy otherwise. Eat this, bitch. It looks so cool, Birkin. And yeah, it's a pretty easy fight. All you do is... Oh, fuck. Just kite him out. Oh. Okay, and he's already mutating. This is when the fight actually starts to get dangerous. This is really funny, because I'm probably gonna end up not even having to use any of the other weapons. Oh, that's weird. And this is a weird version of the fight, because this is when he starts jumping around, but you don't wanna... I kinda wanna face tank him, actually. Because I have plenty of health, and it's not like he has an insta-kill move. And the thing is, like, you really don't want him to dick around and do a bunch of grab moves. Or, excuse me, you don't want him to dick around and, like, jump everywhere. Because that can, like, run down the timer, and that sucks. Woo, hooray! What an epic fight! Woo! I cream my pants, it's so epic. And how convenient, the elevator is done. See ya, fucker. I sure hope you don't come back in New Game Plus as a secret boss fight. That would be unfortunate. Where is all that mass coming from? That's what I want to know. And you see, even when Barry's not around, his presence saves us. He's always there to save the day with his epic acid rounds. Hey, Leon! Oh yeah, you were in this game at some point, weren't you? Wouldn't it be, like, fucked up if you got on there and he's like, wait, where's Sherry? And he's like, oh yeah, I couldn't find her, I forgot. Oh, poor Sherry. She got, like, the weirdest butter face. I guess they didn't really perfect child technology back then. But will it work? Bruh, it's been like 5 seconds, shut the fuck up. I love how confused Leon is, like, wait, so what the fuck is going down? It worked! Oh yeah, that thing that was never addressed. And, like, never really solved. Like, we just know he's in Europe somewhere, and that's it.
It will always be with you.
The end. Adorable. I wonder how my final stats are. I better get like S or A rank or I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I love that piano theme so much. There's actually 2 different piano themes. I think it relies on whether you're playing scenario A or scenario B. This one's great, but I like the other one more. It's like this hard rock tune. If you've seen my Resident Evil movie trailer video, that's what wait. No, I didn't use it there. I used it for like the very ending of the Resident Evil 2 movie video I did. Yeah. Very relaxing. Random fun fact. So when I was back in high school, I used to listen to music all the time on my phone. So I didn't get bored at school, or when I was on the bus or whatever. And I have a very distinct memory of listening to this particular song once I graduated and I was like visiting high school for the last time. I was like, yes, this chapter in my life is finally over. All the possibilities are gonna expand. Cut to the year 2020. Although I guess it's been okay. Mood. But yeah, that's Resident Evil 2. Amazing game. Not as good as the first game in my opinion, in terms of difficulty. But as I stated, like if you're playing the N64 version, it does have a harder difficulty, which I do want to experience someday. Because I want to know, like, what is Resident Evil 2 like when it actually takes fucking skill to play? And I'm not going to be doing Scenario B or anything, so that's pretty much it. And in terms of comparing this to the remake, to bring it up one last time, honestly, I would probably say, like, I love this game, I have a lot of nostalgia for it, but technically speaking, you'd probably say the remake is a lot better. It's harder, it does a better job conveying survival horror. The only thing that sucks about the remake is, like, the music and the story is kind of meh. But I guess you could say, like, the story is never very good in Resident Evil in general. And to be honest, at least you could play, like, the classic soundtrack in the remake, so I guess it's not that bad. Even though it is a bit of a cop-out. But it's fun to play these classic Resident Evil games every now and then, just to get something different. Well, I wonder if you can run around in that biker outfit. She looks like a ginger. In this particular shot. A little bit. Or maybe that's blonde hair, yeah. Ooh, ranking B. Number of saves, 0. Ugh! Suck a dick, Resident Evil. I kicked your ass. It's not A. I guess I just didn't beat the game fast enough to get an A rank. But yeah, no saves. Never died. 0 death run complete. Feels good, man. I wonder how that would, Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll save. I'm probably not going to do Scenario B. But, like, even off camera, but in case I want to come back to it, there it is. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough, and I'm actually going to Google what a range game is. Because from what I understand, it's not like Resident Evil 1, where it, like, randomizes the items. It's like, it's a very different kind of mode from that. And it's not as interesting. I think it gives you, like, a lot of overpowered weapons, which is kind of shitty, because the game is already pretty easy on its own. And yeah, in terms of, like, comparing the DualShock version to, like, the regular version of the game, I don't think it really matters. Like, I don't even really use the analog stick when I play these games anyway, because I feel like it's awkward and inaccurate compared to using the D-pad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the playthrough. It was a lot of fun for me to go back to this classic, and it feels like everything has come back full circle, because my old channel, obviously, used to have a lot of emphasis on Resident Evil with some videos. Oh, a demo? Fighting foes is not the only way to survive this horror. Yeah, you can run like a bitch, but that's not as fun. I'm actually curious, what is this demo gonna be? I've never seen the demo for this game before. What is this derpy fucking shit? What? Is that the entire demo? That is dumb. That's a dumb demo. That's probably one of the worst in-game demos I've ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, peace.